that I'm messing with stuff. Hello! I'm about to start the stream. We're live, but things look... Oh, what? We're an extra tie for 5 minutes. Alright, one sec. Alright, we'll go silver. Yeah, let's go double, you unlucky. Yeah. I just formatted my computer, so I need to set up a couple of things or else there won't be alerts and whatnot on the screen. So I just need to add them on top. And then we'll be good. There we go.
I'll tell you what, I love when I just go AFK on like a Twitch stream and I just randomly like go sign back on and I've got a gift sub.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's the best.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Sorry I can't thank you. It's been 5 days.
Sometimes I go back and I'm like, hey, I'll see you for 2 seconds, but sometimes it doesn't do anything. Oh man, I forget.
In a straight out fight. Ooh. That depends. I mean, our guys I think are more unstable in every sense of the word.
We're just better in every way, so...
You might be a bit higher level currently, but we can think of more inventive ways to just grasp, burn, rob, steal, get mercenaries. Oh, you gotta remember, this is the entirety start of our group is robbing, but Jules is joining a noble cause.
Okay, I think I almost have the stickers back up. Well, we're still waiting on 2 bodies, so I don't feel too bad for being delayed.
Should probably ping them.
Yes, if one of you guys could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I believe...
My mind is good now.
I believe the stickers are back up. Let's find out. Yes. Okay. What about the one that makes the faces? I forget what that one was called. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. The one that makes my emotes pop out. I think it might have been... Oh. We're also in the middle of a fight, which is great. I'm pretty excited to keep that up. Emote wall, there we go. Copy this.
Yes, fight. Excited. Spell slots. Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna have a bunch more.
Yeah, a bunch more spell slots. Yeah. I currently have 1.
Well, yeah, currently. But when you level up...
Yeah.
Actually, normally when I have them level up, it's over a long rest, so I'm actually not sure. I guess you guys will just get the difference. Like, if you gained 1 spell slot, then you have that for now. I can't join until Dear Tuber gets back to me on Discord, lol. Really? Alright, let me take a look. Let me take a look in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. Oh, because it's moderators, not masters of servers. Ha! Okay. He will be available in like 2 seconds. Save those changes. Alright, there you go, Ezeki. You can jump on anytime you want. Grimforge is going to be a minute. That's okay. It's okay. I guess we can go over a quick recap of the combat that's about... Oh, it also sounds like one of our bodies. Oh, you're both. Everybody's here.
Hey.
What's up?
I'm a dragonborn or something, right?
Yes.
Perfect impression.
That's what I thought. I thought this is exactly what Lucifer's voice sounds like.
It's 100%. What?
Yeah. Yes, entirely dragon born, not at all drunk Russian.
Dragon Russian. He actually sounds even more feminine than May.
I can do Russian, kind of. There was a character I did bad Russian with.
Good vibes. Okay, sweet. I'm not sure what it says at the top. What the top things on my stream are. I'm guessing this purple star is most recently subscribed. I don't know what
donated?
Yeah, but no one's I don't know what that is. It just says $5, but no one's ever given me $5, so I don't know what that is. It must be some kind of weird default thing. And the other one, I'm guessing, is last followed. Yeah, that's what that one is.
I think so.
Interesting. That was just like part of the default package when I reinstalled Streamlabs. It was like, hey, here you go, have some default stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna need that. Technically it's been more than 5 minutes. I'm gonna keep 2 ties on, at least for the intro. Welcome everyone. We got almost everybody. We're short one body. He's gonna be a little bit late, and Ezekiel, our actor who plays May on the other week, is gonna take over for him just for about an hour and a bit until he shows up.
Yes, I'm taking over for Russian Dragonborn.
Yes. Your character's name is Zarek. I think you can tell who you are on the map. Actually, you can't come. I did invite you to the map.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't know. I have none of those.
You do not have the power to do that.
I don't even know. Does somebody have like a link to his?
Yeah,
character?
I will. I'll give you a linky. You can have a linky poo in like 1 second if I can remember how to do it. Can you even do it from inside the game? I don't know. You know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna just look for somebody that I PM'd the link to. I'm sure, like.
Oh my god, that's a lot of cats.
Oh, it is a lot of cats. Yeah, you should keep drawing cats while I'm buying us time.
I did not notice that many cats had appeared.
I believe. Oh my goodness, this might be the wrong one.
I probably eat it.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a Roll20 link, and it might be the wrong one. I can't remember.
I'm Russian. Eat cat. Yes. From motherland.
Because I gave Lucifer more than one apparently in the last little while, so I'm not sure which one's which.
Oh, that's interesting.
Exclamation point.
I have a feeling that one of them like ran out time-wise, so I had to give him a new one. I think they're both the same game, but we'll see what happens.
I think I can change my name too to not be that one guy.
Hey, yeah, you're in. Awesome. Ezekiel, whatever. It's okay. No one can even see that. Don't even worry about it. All you need to know is that you're the little dragon guy. So, quick recap before. Actually, you know what? Let's have everybody say hi. Since I already kind of had you introduce yourself, let's do that. So, Zarek is being played currently for the next hour by.
Sorry. Ezekiel, I play May Galanodel in the other campaign, but let's see if I can pretend to play a Dragonborn for an hour.
It's super easy. He just only cares about money and like. Make sure to try to loot the bodies, even though you already learned you can't loot devil bodies, but try to do it anyways to stay in character.
Loot all bodies. I
Take
want
anything useless.
Yeah.
Like, more useless for better.
He's like, do they have bones? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I take the bones. I'm like, alright. But they also go back to their realm or whatever when they die. And he's like,
Glass shiny? I'll take glass.
I carry everything.
In Mother Russia. Oh, it's you.
Next up we have Whisper.
Yeah. I play the Kenku Ranger. I am the voice of reason. And hopefully I can keep us on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. Awesome. And We also have Lars.
Hello, I'm Lars. I'm playing a changeling sorcerer, and now because the accent's implanted in my head, I'm going to be speaking in a Russian accent for the rest of this entire session.
Oh, that's good. It makes things better, right? It's like one of my dwarves for like 5 minutes.
I'm only Russian.
Lastly, we got, last but not least, Redwood.
Yeah, I'm the one that plays Redwood. The party's Druid. He's just kind of there.
Yeah. Kind of there, kind of bare. So, just a quick recap of what's going on. You guys recently had an informant come in and give you a bunch of information that may or may not influence what you do with the rest of the session. We'll see what happens. You were kind of given the location of a warehouse with potential links to slavery or other forms of illegal activity in the city, probably by the Gloom Elk. And you guys may or may not be interested in trying to deal with that. Also, you guys are in the middle of a combat with some devils. The two lighter circle placeholders are Spine Devils, which you have fought before. They're both, I believe, untouched so far. And the darker circle is something you guys mistook for tentacles? What's that called?
Mind Flare?
Can I ask again for a character sheet? Because I don't have that.
You don't have his character sheet?
Why would I have his character sheet?
Don't worry about it. Just rage and remember how much damage you take. That's it.
I don't even know how damage he's taken.
He has taken no damage so far. Just any further damage, keep track of it. It'll be okay. He like can't die, and they're mostly through this fight already. Because I believe he's already raging, so you don't even have to do that. That's on autopilot for you.
He died. I'm just kidding.
He's also Totem of the Bear, so he just like takes no damage from anything.
He takes half damage from all sources except psychic.
Yeah, he's just the beefiest beefy boy. He's like 40 plus hit point. Like he's just not going to go down. There's not enough devils on this map for it to matter.
What level are we?
You're level 4 until the fight ends, and then you guys will be level 5. So his character sheet wouldn't help you anyways because it's already leveled up. Well, it'd help you a little maybe.
Alright, let's do this.
But I mean, it's not like he has spells or anything. He's just a level 5 barbarian.
I want to kill them. I want to kill them all.
And if you have to roll damage, you just make up the numbers. I don't know. I think he has...
It's a D12. If you're raging, it's a D12 plus
3?
What is his strength?
4?
Well, his rage gives them 2 plus his strength bonus. So
strength is he took the dragon feat at 4, so I'm not sure if he has plus 4 in anything. Does the dragon feat give you a half stat?
Lucy would, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna say you can just do plus 4. Just roll d12 plus 4, and then you get another 2 because of the strength, because of the rage, and to hit you're gonna have a to hit of 6, I guess. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter. Who cares? We're gonna make things difficult on you. So the other devil is, not that it matters because that devil is on death's door. It has like sharp, barbed, bearded tentacles, and you guys already like cleave them off, and it's sort of spraying blood out of its beard because they're crazy. It's called a bearded devil because they have a beard. Devils really just don't have like very creative names. You got Spine Devil, Bearded Devil, Bone Devil, Barb Devil. If you didn't know what a devil was, like if you're ever like, is it a devil or a demon? Just ask yourself, does it have devil in the name?
yeah, demons have way cooler names like Baylor.
Yeah, you're gonna fight a Baylor next, so.
No, we're all incredibly dead. I'd rather fight a dragon.
They want to fight Baylor.
No, we will not fight dragon. We will fight dragon turtle. I'm riding a bello.
Alright, so the second tie comes off. Because I was only for 5 minutes, and I more than gave you your money's worth with those points. How are we doing? Ooh, people are chatting and stuff. People are excited. Excited to do some Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, so we're just going to jump right into combat if everyone's ready. Because that's where we left off. And at the top of the order is actually the Spine Devils. The Spined Devils.
Oh yeah, I forgot I rolled like spoiled dog crap for this last combat. I'm actually the last, I think.
Yeah. I can only really see... You guys have this habit of basically just leaving the Barbarian and the Druid in the heat of battle. I mean, it makes sense. They are the tankier players, but... I always feel really bad for them. I don't know why. I can't even hurt the Barbarian. Should I just try to kill him? Just send everything his way?
Meanwhile, you're gonna kill me with a paper cut.
Everything.
Yeah, you dumpstatted your agility, and you played the squishiest class in the game. An AC of 9.
Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah. I'm hoping that at level 5 you took maybe something to help with that. I don't know. I mean...
Cover Russia. You just accept death.
I kind of figured that when you built the character, it was kind of meant for the one-shot to be like, you know, dealing with subterfuge, not combat, and then you're like, yeah, let's bring it along for a full campaign. Why not?
This sounds about right.
So, I mean, yeah, we can always work with that. If you ever really, really wanted to, the other campaign just had someone respec because of the way they picked their initial characters. So, I mean...
Fine, if I want to respec, I'll just die. It's hardly going to take much effort.
That's true, too. I mean, just cast Darkness on your party.
I won't let you!
Actually...
No deaths. Bad.
It'll be a TPK except for me, because I will stealth away.
So I actually, you know what I wanted to do? Now, I don't think you did this as the character making a mistake. I think you may have just not realized the Devil Sight meta knowledge-wise. But I actually like it when characters play to their flaws or make mistakes that the characters believably would make. So, I'm not doing this to incentivize playing poorly on purpose. Like, don't just be like, I'm an idiot, I'm gonna run in and get meleeed. But, like, I do appreciate when the characters don't play optimally, because the characters you play aren't D&D geniuses, right? So, anyways, all that aside, I would like to award Lars inspiration for casting Darkness on his own party last game into the Devils, because really your characters don't know the Devil Sight, so it makes complete sense the play you made, and it just happened to backfire. And
Why do you look so inspired?
That is very actually in character.
Right.
I will take all the devil bones. Yeah, and when I mentioned that the bearded devil has a glaive, you have to go, yes, another glaive!
Oh my god, another glaive.
I need all the glaives.
I'm gonna throw them all away. I'm gonna literally throw them
To all our Russian viewers, I mean, suck it up. So we're starting at the top. The two spiny devils.
Doing my best.
I'm gonna roll to see who they hit. Yeah, they're gonna go both for the barbarian, which is pretty sweet. They're actually gonna like fly around like this, fly over, and I'm gonna give the one flanking, actually, only the one, because I don't want to be a complete dick. I think he was reckless anyways, so I mean.
He was. Well, he's always reckless.
He's always reckless. I mean, flanking doesn't really add anything. I'm just announcing that he's even more advantaged on the attack. Okay, so we got spiny devils, two of them, coming in hot with advantage. So we're going to do the bite. What's your AC? I think it's 15.
My AC?
Yeah, because you don't have the character sheet, right?
I don't know. Let's say 15.
Yeah.
He was 16.
His AT is is 16.
Oh, because he got the cloak. What a cheater.
16,
Well,
don't discount
both
me.
the attacks rolled under 16, so don't worry about that. Even with advantage. So then the other devil, one of these is a hit, and the other is a miss. So you just get bit. That's it. Spine devils actually suck. They have a +2 to hit. It's pretty annoying.
I will break your spines.
Get ready to be like slat. He's gonna bite you for 6 points, which will actually reduce to only 3. So if you can just write 3 down and let him know.
That was only like 3 damage, man. That
Yeah,
wasn't even-
piece of cake. He's got so many hit points. He's always like, "Uh-oh, I'm almost bloodied," and I'm like, "Shut up."
Oh no, this hurts so bad.
Oh, pathetic devil. Cannot hurt Russian
Yeah,
country.
like my guy, like the devil bites into your shoulder, and like scrapes across your scales, and when it pulls away, leaves a tooth, and you like just collect it. You're like happy. You're like yes. I mean, you're not quite aware that you're gonna lose the tooth as soon as the devil's dead, but.
I wink at him and say, "Thank you for the tooth."
Yeah, and the devils are gonna say, "Get out of here!" in your mind or something, because they can telepathy you, so you hear them talk all the time. They
Oh
tell
my
you.
god, isn't my character scared of that?
No, he does not care.
I thought he was scared of mind players or something.
Oh, he is scared of mind flayers, yeah, but these aren't mind flayers.
He's probably terrifying.
He might have been. Oh, he also notably has goggles to see, and he has night vision. The only person without night vision is Redwood.
I clutched my head in
I'm
beast.
blind. Yay.
But you're in the lights, you're okay. Alright, so Lars, it is your turn with your one spell slot. Do you have any sorcery points?
Probably. I'm just going to shoot one with Chaos Bolt. That's one heal.
Alright, using that last spell. Don't miss.
Oh, now he's
No,
absolutely
that's
gonna
what
miss.
inspiration is for.
That's true. You do have inspiration. Now you're just gonna... Ooh, a 16. Yeah, that hits. That definitely hits a Spine Devil. Go for it. That Spine Devil's gonna be injured.
Oh, beautiful.
12 lightning damage. Yeah, that gets him real good. No
I
resistances
just
to...
realised I accidentally catch Witch Bolt. Never mind, that does constant damage. Damn it, I clicked the wrong button.
What were
Oh,
you trying
It's fine.
do you want to just take Witch Bolt? It kind of makes sense as your last spell slot. It really does. Then you can
I'm
actually
not-
do something next turn. Yeah, so you go to cast Chaos Bolt and you mix up your words and you accidentally cast Witch Bolt. You're like, oh, right, it's wax on, now wax off. You did the wrong components, and then you fire the line, finds through the darkness, tacks onto the Spine Devil, and then the bolt follows. Crack! And it hits it, it turns around, it looks at you, dead in the night, or in the darkness, I should say, because it is like 7 in the morning or whatever. And you hear in your mind, "You're dead, human," because they're stupid and they always think you're human for some reason.
Pathetic Wing Devil.
Is that it for you, Lars?
Check those sorcery points.
I guess we are humanoid.
Yep, that is all for me.
Alright. Bearded Devil. Yeah, screw it. Let's all beat on the guy who's not here. That seems fair, right?
Yes, that seemed fair.
Bearded Devil is going to... He gets attack with his beard and his glaive. We're gonna do glaive. We're gonna go to Beard Town first. A take! 17, I know that hits. You have to make a Constitution save. I believe it's +5. He has proficiency.
Yes, that makes sense.
Also, I'm pretty sure he's raging, so wouldn't you make it at advantage?
Not con, I think that's just...
I think it's strength, and then Dex is danger sense.
I got a 22.
But he flexes, just throws off. That is very... Like, I was hoping you'd roll a 1 randomly, because he's never been affected by anything like this. He flexes it off really easy. The poison seeps into his body, and he just shrugs it off. No
I
problem.
right.
Yummy poison.
You do take 8 points of piercing, which reduces to 4.
It is
And he's got a glaive. Comes in with the glaive. Ooh, big time hits with that one. 24 to hit.
It does not hit.
Let me check my character sheet. You have to do another con save. Constitution, because there's poison on the sword thing too.
You think you so cool. I got 24.
And then I rolled minimum for damage, so he takes 4 points reduced to only 2 points of slashing. Have I even done 10 to you yet? I don't even think I've done 10.
You have done 9 damage to me so far.
Yeah, that's nothing. It's not even, like, he doesn't even care. You just flexing off the barbarians nice and tough. Now you got the whole complement of party members to beat the crap out of these devils. So, starting up we have, and actually have you, Zarek. You have great
Get the
axe.
pocky.
The bearded devil in front of you is on death's door. The the one Spine Devil is bloodied and looking terrible after that Witch Bolt. But there's a Witch Bolt lying tied to it, and then the other one's fresh.
I kind of want to kill, but I also think it's funny to watch you sit at death's door for longer. I'll hit this guy. I will just reckless attack. Do I have plus 6?
Yeah.
7?
Let's do plus 6.
Okay.
So which one are you attacking?
The on death's door.
Oh, okay, yeah, finishing the guy off. That's what he would do. He always, like, picks one enemy and just keeps hitting it until it's dead. He's very hammer of the world's nails.
Oh, I got 23.
Yeah, that's amazing. You can go ahead and roll that. If you can just do plus 6 on the damage, so I don't have to worry about the...
That is 8 damage.
Doesn't he do more damage? Am I crazy? Is there, like, another thing...
You have the damage from his rage, which I'm pretty sure is 2, his strength bonus, and then...
You're thinking of our other barbarian.
I might be. I thought he had something, though.
Does he have a magic weapon?
No, he doesn't. That must just be
So
it.
weird.
I don't know what I'm thinking of. It doesn't really matter, because that bearded devil was on death's door, and maybe I'm just used... I'm probably used to him critical hitting all the time, just because he's recklessing.
Well, I rolled a 2 on a d12, so that's just... I didn't roll very much damage.
That's okay. 8 damage is totally enough. You just decapitate the thing, and it's got like hair, purple skin. Although you can't really make out the. I guess you're close enough to the light. So it's standing in the shadow where you can see with your dark vision. You decapitate it. The head flies, rolls into the light, and you can see the like purple, gross devil skin, and then like the bearded, like green tentacles that don't really do much now that you've cut them to pieces, and there's just devil blood bleeding everywhere. And for a short moment, you think you can collect the glaive or whatever, and then the whole thing returns to...
Do I get overkill achievement?
Actually, he did get something last game. It's up to him to accept the title, but because he like wrecked Knowles last game, I said that if he tells people the story of what happened here, the word will spread that he's known as Zarek the Knoll Slayer. So he actually did get a achievement title.
What about Zarek the Overkiller?
No. No one thinks that. No one buys it. He tries it, and then everyone's just like, nah, he's just a regular barbarian in that respect. Redwood, it is your turn.
Hell yeah. I am bear, and you know what bears do. They munch and slash. This fella's gonna
Munch
get
and
them
scrunch?
claws. Munch and scrunch.
Munch and Scrunch, the fresh one? No, the already hurt one?
Yeah.
Alright, finish him off. Ruin that Witch Bolt.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
That'd be only the claws.
Yep, you're right. So the bite misses, and then you claw at them. Oh, also notably, Zarek has a silvered axe, which is why you were dealing full damage. Because this bear is going to do half damage. And so 2 points. Yeah, you kind of annoy it a little. Like, you scratch at its skin and you leave some marks, but overall, it doesn't really care. Because you did two whole points of damage.
I'm just a little bear.
Just a little bear. But I think you piss it off, but it's actually going to ignore you and still be trying to kill Lars. But before we do that, Whisper at the bottom of the order, who is invisible.
Yeah, I'm here all week, folks. Alright, my options... where's that fresh one? Well, I'm gonna move my Hunter's Mark with my bonus action.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my movement to step here. And then I'll just use my sharpshooter to ignore three-quarters cover to hit this target here.
Which one are we hitting? This guy? The hurt guy?
Yeah, okay.
Hunter's Mark guy? He's got Witch Bolt tacked on him already.
Yeah, but he's not. I mean, does he look bloody to me?
Oh yeah, he does. He looks real hurt. You're gonna finish him off.
Well, if he looks bloody and he's got a witch bolt on him, I don't want to hit him.
Okay.
I would rather move my witch bolt to that guy. I just didn't
Hunter's
know
mark?
where he was at. Yeah, I would move my hunter's mark to that guy.
Awesome.
And
I feel like the DM kind of swayed you there. I kind of feel like a dick.
no. I just didn't know. I didn't know that was the one with witch bolt on it.
Yeah. It's got witch bolt target locked on it, and it's pretty close to dead already. Like it's bloodied.
Yeah,
so
I'm just gonna let witch bolt do its work.
sounds good.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my sharpshooter. So take the -5, and then I'm rolling with advantage because I'm stealth.
Yep. Even with Devil Sight, they can't see you.
Okay. So here's the first roll.
Dun, 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 dun.
So -5 would be a 15. And then
I think there's
then okay, so -5 would be a 19.
Is it possible that the reason it's green outlined that you may have forced critical hits turned on?
I have no idea.
I was looking through the the Beyond 20. Like if you click the little dice up at the top, it's like the 5th option down, forced critical hits. Oh, never mind. It's for melee attacks though, or using adamantine weapons against objects. So yeah, if you have that turned on.
What are you using? What is the longbow doing? Because it says adding +0. If one thing crits, it does the little green line around it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I rolled a with the sharpshooter. I would have rolled a total of 19 because I'm subtracting 5.
Yeah, for sure. You hit.
Okay.
I just feel like when you click for damage, it's gonna.
Yeah, no,
crit.
I had force critical on. I turned it off for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. We figured her out. Because it was really bugging me. I'm like, why is it green all the time?
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm not familiar with all this stuff.
Yeah, I was looking through it and I'm like, oh, maybe this is the thing.
Okay, so here is
the bow damage. +10, right?
Yeah, so that's a total of 17 there.
17.
Plus
halved.
1.
So 8 damage. Yes. Thump. And then the Hunter's Mark does another 3 agreed on magical damage. That's enough to put it into bloodied state. It looks at you. It tries to talk to you like it can't see you. I will kill you next. This for some reason they're real confident still, even though they're getting their asses handed to them. I'm not sure why. It is. If that's it for you, that is.
Yeah, that's movement, bonus action, everything. That's it for me.
All right, so we're gonna get 1. We're gonna move here, and then this guy. How much movement do they get? 40. Ooh, buddy. I think we're gonna get this guy coming at you. I hope you don't have any damage on you yet, do you, Lars? If you're like
I do.
You do
Have damage on me.
You do have damage on you? Okay, well we'll see what happens. Hopefully you don't just get. Well, I guess you can get dropped. Your druid can heal you. It's fine.
You're expendable. It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't kill you. He just makes you unconscious and you start bleeding. So we're gonna start off with the devil on our invisible character. So it's gonna be at disadvantage, trying to get at you as it swings in the darkness, looking for our invisible rogue here, or ranger, I should say. Yeah, an 8 is not gonna do it, and 6. Yeah, no, does a whole lot of nothing.
Oh my god.
It should have stuck to. Sorry, that was against.
Damn it.
That was against the ranger, not against Lars. Lars won't have disadvantage. So yeah, 2 attacks on Lars now. Sorry for letting you feel relieved and then just taking you right back. The bite is an 18 and a 13. I think those are both gonna get you.
Yeah, they both hit.
You're the only one they can actually hit, which is kind of...
I don't believe they could hit the bear, but I mean...
Well, no, yeah. He went after him because you just witch bolted him. He's mad.
Oh, that's fair.
Rolled really terrible and did grand total bite and fork 5 points of damage. Rolled a whole bunch of ones on the damage dice. You're pretty lucky on that.
Are you unconscious?
I'm not now. I'm squishy, but not that squishy.
Are you bloodied?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're looking terrible as the devil does a little bit more damage. But now it's your turn. And
yeah, I'm gonna need to roll to keep my constitution.
oh, that's right. Concentration.
Concentration, that is. D20
Yeah, you need a 10 plus, I believe.
plus, right?
It does use your constitution. So if you have... Oh, is that -1 though?
Oh, that's +1, luckily.
Oh, okay. You must have proficiency then? Oh no, you have. I'm thinking your dexterity that's -1. Yeah, your constitution.
Yep.
Constitution. Oh god. Yeah, witch bolt. He hits you right where it counts. Like he bit down, and then like the reason it didn't do much damage is instead of stabbing you with the fork, he brought the butt end of it right into between your legs and just immediately knocked you out of concentration. Didn't do a ton of damage, but it stunned you enough that you lost your witch bolt. It's still your turn though.
Yeah. What do I have that can fight in close combat?
You have a knife.
Yeah, I have a knife.
Is it magical?
Gravity stab.
Of course it's not.
Get ready to take 1 damage, devil.
Let's go. So with my first attack, I'm going to try and hit with my knife. That's an 11 to hit.
No.
And then with my bonus action, dual wielding.
Another dagger? Alright, go for it. I mean, if it was me,
Also a no.
I would have disengaged and ran towards the rest of my party. That's just what I would have done.
Safe.
I am panicked.
You trying to get more inspiration?
No.
The bearded devil is dead, so it is Zarek's turn.
Hold it, me. Okay. I don't know where I'm at. What's the map? Who am I?
The dragon guy.
The dragon guy.
The purple,
Dragon guy.
purpley dragon guy.
And this is...
You do have 40 feet of movement. I mean... Yeah, you could save your friend if you want. It doesn't seem very Zarek-like, but you could.
This is the only other thing?
Yeah.
Dragon, bloody help.
They're full health or what?
No, they're both bloodied. They're both hurting. One's got Hunter's Mark, and the other did have Witch Bolt on it. Not anymore.
Do we have healing in the party?
Yeah, the druid.
Okay, I think we can just heal you if you fall down.
That's what he would do.
There we go.
He doesn't. He never cares. He just like goes forward and smashes faces. And he very rarely helps his friends. He's kind of a
He
dick
has the
about it.
mentality of an angry toddler. So
Yeah.
The dragon. That's the dog.
Well, if it was like, we don't have any healing, you're gonna, like, die if we don't help you, we have to make terrible medicine checks, that kind of thing, I would have gone, but no. We can just pop him back up. I'm gonna hit this guy.
be okay.
Standing next to me. Or 5 feet away from me.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll move you over. Yeah.
That is 17.
Yeah, definitely. That totally hits. Cleave this guy to death. I cannot actually... It's funny, when he silvered his weapon, I was like, this is stupid. Why is he silvering his weapon? And then I swear, I didn't plan it. I was just like, alright, there's going to be devils. And then I look, and I'm like, oh, wow. Yep, they all take extra from... or take full damage from silvered weapons. It was actually really useful. That damage roll is not good enough to take it down, sadly. You come in hot though, and you cut one of its arms clean off, the one not holding the fork, and it kind of flaps its wings back a bit, and it's like, ah, yeah, you will pay for that, which you already know that you won't because it can barely hurt you.
Okay, you can take my arm off. I'll give you one shot.
Bear's turn. Redwood?
This
Yes.
lovely.
Surprisingly, bears are speedy.
Do they have 40 movement as well?
They do.
Sweet.
Munch.
Yeah, go for it.
Barbarian.
I'll even give you an advantage, specifically because he meleeed with the daggers. He's definitely a flanking, so...
That's a +4. Steppy.
An 11? Not gonna work. You're gonna need another one. With advantage. Oh, that bite hits. Yeah, alright, let's see about the claws.
Destroy them.
You just saved your buddy? Oh yeah, that's hit. Let's see if it's a crit. Boop, boop, boop. Nah, but you can still roll all that damage. All that sweet juicy damage.
Hell yeah.
2 hit though.
I mean, you gotta roll pretty high to get the kill here, I think.
Well, I'm rolling low, so maybe...
Yeah, maybe they're going over there. What?
That's the munch.
Oh, you sent it to me at DM Whispered.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on it, probably.
Ah, that's okay. So we'll take the 5 points of damage and the... Ooh.
Oh!
Oh.
Baby. So the 5 is only going to be 2 points, which kind of sucks. And then oh wow, okay. All the math aside, it's still standing somehow as you claw and maul at this thing. If you had done 1 more point of damage on that bite, because it would have rounded up instead, and you would have finished it. It's still sticking around somehow. Like you can taste devil meat in your mouth.
Ew.
Yuck.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great, but you are starting to get accustomed to it. Whisper.
Alright.
Oh, you know what? I just realized you would have been in darkness. You know what? I screwed it up.
Okay. Now that's the... Okay. And this guy is the one that has... Okay, alright. I'm going to use my movement, take a step back. So
Makes
I'm
sense.
not taking disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and take full sharpshooter. So I'm subtracting 5. Here's the first roll.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hit, he's dead. Plus 10 is enough. What the heck? That's an actual crit. You took forced crits off.
Yeah.
You may roll that damage, good sir.
Yeah, I would like to. I want to see how much this is.
Oh, that's less than exciting.
That's the... Did that double that?
I don't think it did.
Just
Okay,
roll another
so I just rolled again.
Yeah, another D8. Oh, there we go. So,
Plus
add-
10.
so 22.
Well, you don't add the 3 twice. So 19.
Sorry?
It added the 3 twice when you roll.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then another 5 on Hunter's Mark. Yeah. You would have... Well, I guess you would have done half damage from the... Either way, you did a shit ton of damage. And that arrow goes immediately... You know what? No, it goes where you want it. Where do you want to kill this thing?
He needs big toe.
Describe to me what it looks like, and I'll tell you exactly what I shape.
Oh.
What the devil looks like?
Yeah, well, like how...
Does he have the cloven hooves?
Yeah, what can I see from my point of view? Because it's fighting our barbarian.
It's got big wings. It's got a tail. It's thrashing about. It lost an arm already, I think. So it's only holding the fork in the other arm. I was thinking headshot.
So as it's flailing around and raising its arm to hit, I'm gonna draw my bow, look down the shaft, wait, and then I'm gonna release my arrow right through the armpit into the heart.
And you guessed right. You weren't 100% sure the anatomy of a devil, but something in your body told you exactly where to strike. And you found the mark, and it is dropped.
He did not know that's where the heart was at.
Yeah. You're like, wow, their heart's in their groin? That's so weird.
It's such a dangerous location.
Yeah, it's like, that's where people are going to aim. What the... Technically, it's the devil's turn, but he's basically dead. he's gonna actually just like accept death and like peace out, but he's gonna let you guys know a little information before he passes. Because he's gonna seppuku, right? He's gonna like stare you guys down, you idiots, and he's gonna take his fork and he's gonna stab himself in the heart, in the chest, so that he'll die and then teleport away.
But you just said it was in the groin because that's where the heart is, right?
Yeah. So he has like this like 6 foot, like 10 foot skewer sticking out of his groin right now. And he says, there are bigger threats here than us. You will die. And then he does his little vanishing act.
Easy as hell to kill.
Yeah, the Spike Devils kind of suck. I'll be honest. They're kind of shitty.
Everything sucks against the attic.
That's true. If it's not a dragon, why do you even bother?
This is new meta, and I vote that he has to be roleplayed as a super tough, arrogant Russian dragon.
I feel bad on him. I hope he doesn't feel like he has to be Russian now. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
he definitely didn't play a Russian accent, but I don't think it's hurting the character any, so...
No, it's better than an angry toddler.
It's more like he just went into a fit of psychosis.
Alright, you guys did it. You killed...
I pick up all the weapon.
Yeah.
There we go. There he is.
You try to do it, and then you go to like add it to that tooth you had, and it's not there, and you're like, what the...
Who stole my tooth?
They all just like peace out on you.
You steal the tooth from me, you're standing over here a second ago.
Yeah.
Steal tooth.
So yeah, you guys are free to move around and explore the area.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Explore for weapon. Is there no weapons?
No, there's no weapons. The weapons disappear.
But, like, maybe one of them?
Yeah, man.
Just
There aren't...
the entire short rest looking.
You get annoyed that you can't find anything, right? So you put your pack down, and you wander around for about a minute, and then you turn around, you find your pack, and you find all these like old Knoll weapons, and for a second you're really cheerful, and you're like, yes! I found some and you're like, oh wait, it's this stash of weapons already owned. You just found your own stuff.
Stupid sack, moving where I not put it.
You haversack of... Yeah, what would you guys like to do today? It's still really early, but you guys may need to, like, I don't know, downtime and do a long rest?
Can I sniff the water?
Yeah, sure. Roll some perception.
I'm going to do...
Or investigation if you'd like, up to you.
I don't want to know my perception score.
Wait, as a bear?
I think it's actually pretty good for Zarek.
Oh, actually I have advantage because of keen smell.
I'm just
I
gonna...
rolled 5, so I'm assuming it's not very high.
Oh, yeah, that's not very good. I'm gonna just look up your character sheet, and then I can actually answer these questions for you. But yeah, you guys can... Oh, God. Yeah, you go to smell the water, and you don't even smell water. You're just like, what is this?
They smell like nothing, but I guess water usually have no smell.
You just like sneeze, and you're like, oh, wow. All I smell is my own sneeze.
I got good wash of face.
What was it? Perception? He has a +1 in perception. I mean, you're gonna level up, and then it'll be a +2.
Well, I rolled bear stats.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you even with advantage, it wasn't very good.
Yeah. But a +1 for a druid at level 5, that'd be bad.
So, since you guys... I could be wrong on the rules, but I think you can only take one long rest per day.
Yeah.
So, like, you could long rest right now, but then you would be stuck without one moving forward.
Do we need to short rest? Do we need to long rest? The people get hurt?
I have no magical ability, and I am very close to death.
Well, you can
You're
still
both
very
Russian.
Miracle take care of enemy.
What we're gonna? How about?
I don't know where. I don't even know. Did we count? We came from down here, I guess.
Yes.
So we have 3 different directions to go, basically.
Yes, basically.
Wait, so the water, does that go underground? Is that what that water?
It does, yeah. So one of them, I forget which way I said it was. I think it's moving from here, from above ground to here, going deeper below.
So, since I leveled and I got our second spells, I picked my new spells. Do I have those now, or do I need to rest?
That's why I'm trying to like come up with a way for you guys to just do some downtime and call it the next day.
Well, how many spell slots do you just gain those ones?
Yeah, you could just gain the difference if that's really what you want, but
No, I mean, well, it doesn't really matter right now. But we should rest. We should go. So Whisper will wander into the torchlight, and then motion everybody to come here.
Zarek immediately does that.
Do I have? Well, first of all, can we not just do a short rest?
That's not going to help your sorcerer.
Yeah, he needs spell slots.
Right. Well,
He kind of blew his load on the first fight of the...
Where is this cave located, like, in the world?
You know what? I would say just let your teammates know that, and just, like, follow their lead. That's kind of how Zarek rolls anyways.
Well, I'm meaning just, like, if we want to leave the cave to sleep, it seems weird. No matter.
Yeah, the outside the cave is immediately... Like, absolutely immediately civilization. It's within Ironfell. You're in the depths of Ironfell, and when you come out, you're in this, like, criminal organization called the Night Brigade. They have a bit of, like, a setup with, like, shop and, like, a nice little hub area that they let you sleep there, too, so... But you guys chose not to sleep there last time. You chose to sleep in the cave instead, because you guys feared the cave repopulating on you like it did last time.
I personally feel like since we took out what was giving the gnolls more gnolls, that it's going to be safer to leave and come back.
Yeah. Well, you guys didn't even fight more gnolls. You just fought demons, and you guys assumed that they were like newly generated, but they could have just came from a different area.
Dungeon.
So, I mean...
Plus that warning's kinda a little spooky.
The warning?
Yeah.
Oh, when they told you there was something worse in this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like for us all to be at our best if we're going to be fighting something.
Okay.
So Whisper will pull out another piece of paper.
How much gold?
And he'll write down the suggestion that we should go find some warm beds and a hot meal before we try and tackle something more dangerous than what we've already been facing.
Okay, I was going to suggest that Zarek go pick up his elemental gem that he ordered, but I don't think he has enough gold. I was gonna charge him 300 and he's got like 2 something. Although honestly, I should probably charge him more than that, but for magic items,
Probably charge me more.
I should charge you exactly 269 gold, 12 silver, and 100 copper, because that's apparently what he's got.
But no,
Nice.
one more copper.
For you, I will just take everything you have.
No, he'll have to wait. I'm not sure what to do with you guys for downtime stuff. Do you guys want to just retroactively be rewarded that down title later on when I come up with better ideas for it?
I just need
Like,
we need to rest.
yeah, so I'm gonna say so you have technically a whole day right now where you just want to avoid combat. So it's 1 day of downtime time that I'm gonna give to you when you have options to use it, basically. Because right now, sorry,
Can I go box or something?
Yeah, I mean, you haven't really explored the city enough to really know where there's anything that great to do. So instead of like saying, well, you guys just sit around for a day, I will award you the downtime, like, you know, nebulous time that you can just spend at your leisure once we have appropriate, you know, things to do with it. Maybe earn money or, you know, shop or whatever. We'll worry about that down the road. But I'll let you guys, basically, you come out of the cave, you spend your day doing this stuff that we'll worry about awarding you retroactively, and then you rest for the night, fresh as a daisy, the next morning. So
I was gonna say, I have stuff I could do during the downtime.
if you want, yeah, if you know what you guys want to do,
Well,
for
we
some
got all
of
the
it,
information. We got all the information about the docks.
that's true. The Harbor District, yeah.
Yeah, so investigating that is probably what I would want to do. I mean, I'm going to want to rest, recover.
Like a short rest?
I don't think I've taken any damage.
Okay.
Let me double check here.
Well, I'm going to bring everyone back to the entrance if you guys don't mind coming down.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Are we leveling up now?
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to do this, so that you can effectively level up and you can do all your things. And we'll worry about the DM's mistake of not giving you anything to do for a day down the road. You'll get rewarded that. Just remind me. Be like, hey, DM, remember that whole day you just, like, ate and we should get it back? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, you can just, like, do things.
It actually could be fun, possibly, since I won't even be around for it, but it could be fun to do like a flashback episode.
Well, see, if you guys do Adventure League, they do award you that. They award you downtime, and then you can spend it between... I mean, there's rules for what you can spend it on. I mean, you guys could go and look for the official rules and spend it on official stuff if you want. But I figure you guys probably won't. You want to do, like, more role-play stuff or, you know, try to learn something or whatever. We'll worry about that at a later date, because moving forward and having fun is way better than worrying about what time of day it is. So, yeah, what did you want to do with anything you wanted to do before the long rest involving the Harbor District? Whisper?
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember exactly what was told to us.
You just want me to go over the info you got?
Sure.
Like, you learned that there was... well, you didn't take notes, so too bad. No. So you learned that there was rumors that the glue milk was responsible for
right.
some of the slave trade coming in from the Harbor District. You even heard specifically about Kenku slaves. They talked about how slavery is illegal in Ironfell unless it's goblins.
It's failed.
I mentioned it specifically so that my MF1 team can hear me say that. And
Maze tingling.
yeah, her she sneezes like in anime style, like off screen. And then you're given the location of a warehouse that they're supposedly like using to bring some of the stuff in, and you know that it's a few hours journey away. So if you want, you could go there, scope it out maybe a bit, and then come back.
Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do.
I wouldn't, it's a known Gloom Elk warehouse, so I probably wouldn't like go in by yourself without having rested.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your information is going to be a little bit limited, but I wonder if I can show you something. That's the question. That's what we want to know. Oh.
I just learned a brand new and fun spell. Roll the family. Fireball.
Ooh, Fireball, yeah. You're gonna be casting that spell.
Well, I can hit twice, though.
Yeah. I can attack 2 times, so like, what up?
Yeah, I'm super excited for second attack because my opening round is 3.
Yeah,
3 attacks.
it's gonna be nasty. And then you can do +10 on each. Like if you just are hitting with advantage, you could be just doing an extra +30 on top of your rolls.
Yeah, no, I can like single if I roll well, I can probably single turn the boss critter in the room.
Let's yeah, I'll keep that in mind when I make sure my guy is immune to all damage. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all damage turn 1. Just
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair.
yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah, my sword whip is actually useful. It does 2d6 instead of 1d6. Hell yeah, roll 5.
What is better? Your thorn whip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I was gonna show you. I can't really show you anything because it would be spoilery. So I'm just gonna tell you.
In the downtime, I'm gonna show something to our druid friend. So, I'll motion them into a room, and I'll wiggle my fingers a little bit, and then I'll snuff out the candles. And my druid friend can now see in the dark.
What?
Whoa!
Whoa.
I thought you took Digiprestitation, but you took something else.
No, I took dark vision and silence for my second level spells.
Silence is nice.
Well, yeah, especially when you're invisible already.
Yeah. Well, it's more to ambush their backline casters than anything else.
Oh, yeah. Why did I think it meant you didn't make noise? You cast silence on them, and then they can't speak. I got confused. I don't
It's just a whole area, so you can do it for
It's
yourself.
a whole area, yeah.
Oh, well then.
It's an area of effect of silence.
It's just like darkness, but for noise.
Right.
It seems pretty good. Dark vision, yeah. So you cast like a 2nd level spell, but you know you're gonna rest, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's just some RP for our druid friend. That way we can all wander around in the dark now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the warehouse, when you look at it, it's a little bit on its own. It's a little bit like there's some stuff around the area, like other harbory stuff, but for the most part, it's just like its own little warehousey building. It seems to have 3 entrances, one main one in the front, and then some smaller ones, one on the side and one in the back. And I would show you what it looks like, but I'm not going to do that, so too bad. But yes, you are aware of the layout, essentially, of this warehouse. From a distance, you do see there are some people working there, especially during the day, because that's when you went to go look, that are like moving crates. And you notice that some of the crates being moved are like 6 foot tall or long, but they're like doing it so that's tall wise. So there's some reasonable, like, a body sized crates, like wooden crates, moving stuff around. But overall, you don't get a whole lot out of it because you don't want to take any risks.
Right. But at least seeing what's going on in the area, is something.
Yeah. I forget. Did you guys ask Jasper Slipscale to look into certain things for you?
Yeah. Don't we? I believe we paid him off to be our personal informant and to keep our existence secret.
Yep. But specifically, did you guys want anything? Because it'll be a day later, so he might come back with some information if you guys asked about things in the city. I can't remember. I mean, I know what Whisper's asking about, but I mean, if anybody else remembers.
Yes. I'm just trying to.
Ezekiel, do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Anything, that's your guys' job.
Okay. So if Lars and Redwood don't have anything up their sleeves, then I'm just going to move forward.
No, I just get drunk.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys just have a good time, relaxing. You get your long rest. You feel better. The next morning, I'm not updating the map, but the next morning when you come back into this cave, before you decide, maybe you don't go in to continue the cave, maybe you go do something else, but regardless, you do come in just to like see if things went to shit while you were asleep. Quite the opposite, actually. This time they were able to move in some stuff. So they've started construction into the left and right wing.
Okay.
So they're starting to put like doors into the way so that you can like go in, and then there'll be supplies and stuff on the right and left potentially. You get the impression that they'll be like selling that one side will be probably like a forge. You notice them like bringing in some like forging equipment and stuff like that into that one area, and into the other area you're thinking maybe like just general supplies and that kind of thing, as they slowly turn this area into usable building space. You know what, actually, and you're going to be met by Umek, and he's going to say, you guys can keep fighting, and will reward you as you do it, but he's going to offer you each another 100 gold pieces for the gnolls you've slain so far, and then I'm going to immediately take that away from Zarek, along with 200 gold, and give him his elemental stone.
Just for my gold.
Yeah, you love gold, but you love elemental stone more. So when he returns, we'll tell him everybody else is up 100 gold, and you can add that to your inventories. He's going to be down 200, but he's going to have his... I'm going to let him choose green or red. It's up to him if he wants earth or fire elemental.
They are both very pretty color. I don't know what to choose.
Yeah. But don't worry about it right now. When he shows up in like... says he's got like... He'll be here in like half an hour probably, so...
Is that the one that you can only use one time?
Yes. You get to summon an elemental once, and it's not even necessarily under your control.
Yeah, I use it right away.
You just...
that sounds like him.
It does, but I'm not going to use it without him being able to use it. Obviously.
Yeah, just tell him all his money is gone, and that...
I just give away all my items to all the other player.
I think it's an elemental gem, yeah.
Give me your gold.
Really
It goes to great investment into pub. Very, very good business idea.
Oh my god, I should totally buy a business. And he comes back and he's like, why do I a pub?
Yeah, I know you guys want to do that. I think collectively you'd need a few thousand gold. I'm not sure what everyone's...
Well, it depends on if we need to buy or build the building, or if we can just rent it.
You'll be renting it, but generally speaking, things are kind of expensive. You might be able to get a discount if you convince Umek to let you build where you guys are. I'm just curious what everyone's like gold looks like right now after I just awarded it. I guess I can always look at it.
820.
Yeah, you got tons. You haven't been spending it.
I got 910.
Wow. Okay, so you guys are getting close. So I'll look up the...
We don't have... In the other campaign, we have close to that much.
Yeah, we're money hoarders. We're gonna make a giant, like, onto a statue.
There's
I mean, 300.
I have 368, but I also bought a 600 gold magic item, so...
We've been running around outside of the major cities.
Hear me out. What if it was a cafe pub?
We also sell coffee. The coffee in...
Have you not seen... They have those places where you go in and just pet cats.
Instead of cats, can it just be bears?
Cat and bear pub.
We could
The
sell...
cat and the bear.
I think we should
Yeah,
sell...
no,
We
it's
will serve
cafe.
cat milk and vodka cocktail.
Now my end goal is to get a bear wife.
And my end goal now is to make a cat milk and vodka cocktail.
This is getting...
We
I'm
sell
already a little hungover, and...
coffee. This is all we sell. This is things.
All we sell is alcohol. It's matured cat milk.
Yes.
It's very good.
It's alcoholic cat milk. The cats usually die. It's fantastic.
We do not sell cat for food, but once they buy, they do whatever they want with it.
Once they
if
bite.
cat bite, we repeat head off. We do not like biting cats in Russia.
Okay, so what are you guys planning to do?
All the things. We play all the things.
Oh God, what was the NPC's name? That we got the fake.
Darla. Her name was Darla.
Umek was the one that received it. The person you stole from or didn't steal from was named Tallow Galeside.
That's correct.
Okay.
I would like to go visit her.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a little bit far away, so we're gonna include that in some of that downtime ish. You're burning a lot of your day. Or sorry, I'm being stupid. You're just talking about the new day.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If the party wants to go see her, you can definitely do that.
Well,
I'm
I
not
trust
spending a
her.
while to turn into a cat.
I trust her way more than I trust Umak because she's actually been more. She's been helpful and given us information, and not a part of a giant thieves guild.
Yeah, but Umak is a rich idiot who we can get a lot of gold off.
Yeah, he's an idiot though, and I don't want information from an idiot. I
Yeah.
want
I don't want information
information
from
from.
money.
Well,
And she
if
seems
you
to be
want-
a
if
little
you
more
wanna help-
involved than what she lets on.
So it's weird. Zarek seems to for some reason know a little bit more about this than he used to. Just today specifically. So you bring this up and you say, "Hey guys, let's go see Tallow." And then you pull up this coin that you got from her, and you're like, "Yeah, this weird coin with a symbol on it." And for some reason, I think Zarek might know what to do with that coin, possibly.
Zurich drop coin. Oops, sorry. Let me pick that back up. Okay. I kick it. About 5 minutes later, I pick it up off the ground. Okay, I got it again. On one time, whenever I was asleep, it landed on my face, and something weird happened, guys. I've never even used it before. I don't know how to use it. I think it's just communicate with it or something. I've never actually had it on me. The other one.
Alright, I was wrong. Zarek still knows nothing. You're just doing a real good job role-playing him.
Yeah, no, I'm enjoying it.
Stupid coin. Stupid worthless coin.
Good roleplay begets better roleplay.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh my
trying to figure
goodness.
out how to roleplay something that actually has no voice.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do for you is when, I mean, alright, fine. I'll let you guys travel to go see her if that's what you want to do.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Let
would
us
like
travel.
to.
Okay. Is that what everybody wants to do? I know 2 of our characters are
Are
being...
you sure? Why not?
Okay.
Sure.
Alright, so you
You should
travel...
make sure to be a cat, though.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll become an old, and I'll make sure I'm an old man.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that's how she remembers you guys, right? As being idiots. I mean, super smart.
You are a fluffy cat. I pet you. Pet.
Remind me to...
Don't go for the belly, it's a trap!
In Russia we do not pet, we merely sell pet and can deal pet.
I scratch Bill.
I scratch belly. And what you do is you rub the cat's paws on your belly.
Yeah, this is how you do it, right? We have no pet where I come from.
Cat is blush.
Yes, we take cat, fire into space, make it cosmonaut.
All animal cosmonaut from Russia.
Russia only likes 3 things: vodka, chess, and space. Right? That's it.
I mean, I'm not trying to be stereotypical.
Нет. We also like
I don't feel
potato.
like our-
Potato, how we make vodka. We'll help
Oh yeah,
potato.
that makes sense.
I don't think our Dragonborn is smart enough to play chess.
I had the.
Is he not?
This Ukrainian.
Dragon
No,
plays chess.
he
Dragon
is. He's
Ball gets
proficient.
chess piece and gouge enemy eye out with chess piece.
He is proficient in chess.
That doesn't seem right.
Because I think he took the soldier background, which gives you a
Dragon
game
chess.
set and vehicles.
I can ride a coach while also playing Dragon Chess.
He's gonna come back and be like, you're right, I was Russian this whole time. I was just hiding the accent, because, like, clearly. Anyways, you take your time, you get there, travel. This time you don't run into any old ladies to rob on the way, I'm sorry.
Oh no! Whatever shall we do except be respectful and not rob the elderly?
You're lucky no one recognizes you from that day, but I mean, you guys
look for old women to rob. Babushka, I need to rob you.
It's fine. We have no morals. We will not only rob old women. We will rob little children too.
Yes, we rob little children as well. But Babushka.
Yeah,
okay.
Russia, we believe in equality.
All right, so
Yes, everyone equal. We steal equally from all.
you come back and you see the building that you're used to from before, the Highmark Guild at the top, and in the underworks, you had to go up to the city. You crossed over the road, the main Crown Road, and you come back down. Very familiar path by this point. Well, moderately familiar. You've done it twice. And you come down and you open the door and you hear the dinging bell as you open the door and you all go in. Unless you want to do something outside, but I'm going to guess everybody goes in. And there is Tallow just working away doing your business. And she says, "Hello, welcome, hello."
I have your coin, ma'am. Do you need it back?
Is that actually what Whisper wants to do?
Coin back.
No.
Welcome back, Lucy.
Oh, he's here.
We got replaced by a Russian.
Sorry, I am Russian when I play you. I don't know why.
Oh, he's deaf.
He's probably not ready yet or something.
He's deaf.
Does he need his other...
Yep.
Did you cast silence on him?
He needs his doppelganger first. They're Siamese twins.
Imagine if you cast silence in real life. That'd be awesome.
It's just called a wall gag.
Or the mute button, I guess.
One of
Or
them
a regular
is...
vocal cord.
I want to give this coin back to the owner of the coin.
That's not what you want to do. Even if you... Like, why do you think that's what you should do? Come on.
Well,
What?
It's a shiny thing. You should
I
keep
asked
it.
if she wanted it back. Does she want it back?
No, she doesn't want it back. It's Lucky. She gave it to him on purpose. The same way Zazie got his.
giving her.
Or Fjorn. Fjorn got his, I mean. Yes.
Hold on. The
Spoil...
coin is in my possession.
Yeah.
DM gave it to me. I do not know why. I just have it in my hand and I say it was hidden. Weird happened, but
I
don't
have
remember.
I have a feeling we'll be... I feel like Russian Zarek is going to be bidding us farewell shortly.
Yeah, I know.
So you accept your payment of 7 drachma and ruples? No, what is it? I don't know what the money is in.
Drachma?
Is that Greece? Am I just like getting my
That is Grecian.
Drachma.
I
is
think it
ancient
is
Greece.
ruples.
I
ruples?
cannot do Greek accent though, man.
I
Is
think
India.
so.
Ruples or rubles?
Ruble.
Rubles.
Rubles.
I-
And then rupees? That's
I don't
Legend
know,
of
I'm
Zelda,
not
right?
Russian.
Rupee is
The Indian rubles are Ruski.
Rubles? RuPaul Drag
I
Race.
think it's a P.
No, in Russia they do not like trans people. This is one known fact.
That's true.
Gay people are illegal.
So that
there was what was that thing? I think it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something where he was like, "There's no gay people in Russia." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, no, there's no one is gay in Russia." He's like, "That's not how. I don't think statistics
Yeah.
think that."
it was. It wasn't.
Gay people in Russia, but please, they find them. Then there are no gay people in
There's
Russia.
that Eurovision movie. Did you
Yeah.
guys see that? Hilarious.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna say, for the sake of this RP, that Zarek is kind of off in the corner doing his own thing. I think last time he was in the shop, he was busy like staring at the item shelf, and I think he like dropped something, or I can't remember. But he's just busy doing that. While the other 3 of you can speak with Tallow.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna just like stand over here for 5 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
and not
To be
do
fair,
it.
I am a cat, so all I can do is meow.
Yeah, for sure. She remembers you, and she respectfully listens to what everybody else wants before, but kind of winks at the cat and pets you a little bit, and may go get you a treat if there's a lull in the conversation. But basically, she's staring at Whisper, expecting him to speak. Well, not speak, but...
So, I will make my way over to her, and pull out.
Silence.
Sorry, I started getting a phone call there for a second.
It wasn't me?
No, it was my brother.
Oh, then it was me.
I'll pull out a piece of paper, and I'll.
I'm going to have to start
All right.
charging for paper, I think, at some point.
Yeah, no, I should start buying. I should actually start.
It'll just be included in your your daily expenses, which I never really charge anybody, even though I should. That's okay. Sorry, I interrupted you again. Go ahead.
And I'll just I'll write down that there are devils in the underworks, and Umak is getting into things I do not understand. And I want to talk to someone who seems like they're more connected and has more sense than him.
Devils, you say? That's not good. Yes, you should definitely get rid of them if you can. Have you fought them already?
Okay, I better step away for a minute. Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
So I'll just nod, and so I'm just going to write down a short synopsis of what we've found down there, and I'm going to ask her if she has any idea of the things that might be under the city, if there are any stories or, legends about what the city was built over, or if there have been any expeditions further into the underworks than what's already been built.
The underworks, they dig down, and what we find, it's exciting as well as dangerous. I mean, the stuff that gets done on the east side, west side, is obviously more dangerous than what's being done here. We have regulations, they just do whatever they want. It doesn't surprise me that you've accidentally wandered into some demonic forces. I recommend clearing it out if you're being paid to do it. Yes, you should. You should defeat every single one, and if for some reason you can't, let me know.
And then I'll flip that piece of paper over. I'm saving material here.
So many trees. Redwood loves it.
Yeah. And then I'll write down that I heard that there are blue milk slavers at the docks, and I know that I had asked her if to keep her ear to the ground, if she's heard any whispers of things moving in or out from there, or if she's heard of anything about their movements.
Sorry, I was reading something. You're talking about the harbor district?
Yeah, that's where the warehouse was.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what you were at. I missed the keyword because I was reading something on the side trying to multitask.
No, I understand. My ears also turn off while I'm reading.
It's like when you turn the radio up after you fart.
I turn the radio down when I'm trying to find the address I'm trying to arrive at.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can see better.
Yeah. That's right.
So, yeah, she doesn't know too much about the Gloom Ilk or the workings, the like criminal workings. She says, I'm not terribly informed with the criminal network. You guys seem to be more closely attached to that world than I. The things you're telling me are news to me. I haven't heard these things.
So I'll just write down, I go where my query takes me. It doesn't really have anything to do with legality. And I've tracked slavers across the ocean to here. This is the first information I've really received on my quarry. But the information that I'm looking for is pretty sparse, and it's been hard to pick things up in the city.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. You should keep looking. You should keep trying. Did you travel far to come see me today?
How far is it for our character to travel here? You said it's some hours, right?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours on foot.
Shit, that's like average walking speed is 3 miles an hour, so about 12 miles.
I feel like, let me give you something. And she slips out to the back for a sec. Goes into her back room. She comes back, and she has with her a little cat treat for Redwood. A little bit of jerky or something. I forget what she gave her last time. I think I just said cat treat, so I mean, sounds good. And in addition,
Hell yeah.
she gives you a piece of paper that when you take it and you read it, in common at the top, it says, I'm not sure what it says at the top. I think it just says like Highmark. No, it doesn't even say that. So it's in different languages. So the title is in Sylvan. I don't know if anyone speaks Sylvan. Then there's
Hold up.
a symbol that looks like what's on the coin, and that you have already. And beside that, there's a word written in Abyssal, and then underneath that, there's another symbol that you don't recognize. You don't know where it's from, and that one is written in. Sorry, I'm trying to think of all the languages. I had it a second ago. Celestial. There we go. So it was the top. The title is in Sylvan, and then we've got one of the symbol the coin you're holding, and then a word written in Abyssal, and then underneath is a symbol you've never seen before, but it's in similar fashion as to the symbol on the coin, and then and you suspect that maybe this is some kind of legend or hint to what the coin is meant to do, and she gives that to you. Strangely, instead of just telling you things, she's giving you this instead.
Okay.
Does anyone speak any of those three? Celestial, Abyssal, or Sylvan?
I speak Sylvan.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where on my character sheet it has my languages at.
Are you on PC?
I'm on roll.
It's the one time I don't take one of those weird languages.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay.
You speak specifically just the wind language
Okay,
of
sorry
Primordials,
about
which
that.
is... Hey, our Russian friend is back.
He's alive.
Elvish, but not Sylvan.
Yeah, do you want to actually, Ezekiel, you can poke in just to say goodbye if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll say goodbye.
Thank you for helping, I appreciate
Russian
it.
accent during this?
Yeah, you're Russian now.
Sorry.
Duh, in the motherland, we eat you.
Yeah, way
Also,
better.
I think you lost currency and gained a shiny.
What shiny? And how much?
We'll
Oh,
just we'll
Pure elemental.
we'll just let Ezekiel say his goodbyes and just say
Yeah,
peace out and
I will live forever. No, but yeah, have a good night. Thanks for letting me play with y'all. Hopefully you can check out Meridian Fall on Sundays too.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thanks for playing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been an education in
Rock
Russian.
on.
Have a good night, guys.
Take her easy.
Good night.
Okay, so just to let Lucifer know, if you can actually, you know what I was gonna say, you take some damage, but we've long rested, so you're healed. You're level 5.
Alright.
You were rewarded some gold, but then I took it away because there was some downtime, and I let you go and collect your elemental gem that you wanted.
Okay.
So you actually you gained 100 gold, but then you had to pay 300, so you're down 200 gold.
Okay, so I'm down to 69 gold.
And you can either choose the fire elemental or the earth elemental were available.
I'm probably going to grab the earth one.
Awesome. So you can add that to your inventory, and we gave you that during your bit of downtime that we had. And now everybody is at Tallow Galeside's shop that you guys were at a few sessions ago, speaking with her, and
Has she heard me speak Russian?
I think
With
he
a
would.
bad Russian accent? Yes. We have
Alright.
all heard that.
I'm just going to cough and say, excuse me, that happens sometimes.
It really does. I feel like it might not happen again for a while, though. Under threat of meteor sudden death. No, sorry. So you just got given that cryptic letter, and then unless you have something else, that's it. That's all Tallow has for you at the moment.
Okay. That is absolutely fine. I will ask her if she knows of maybe someone more educated on the matters we're looking into that's a little more honest and trustworthy.
Someone that would know about criminal activity that's trustworthy. I suppose you could speak with someone from the military sector, possibly. Sorry, district. It's possible that someone there might know something about criminal activity, but I'm not quite sure if they will offer that information up to civilians or not.
Okay.
What if we enlist?
Well, you guys do immediately remember that you were given the rumor that they're looking to conscript again, and to maybe do the opposite, like maybe... What the... Thanks a lot for ruining my stream.
Yeah, they want people to, not in the guard, but in the military, though, right? To fight in the war.
Yeah, exactly. So, even though she's Tallow's suggesting this option to you, you're reminded that maybe it's not the best idea, because if you go and present yourself as capable fighters to the military, they may just force you into service and then out of town.
Yeah. Well, my character in no way, shape, or form wants to fight elves because, you know, he's used to living among them and doesn't think of them as the enemy.
Chicken!
Like,
Alright,
my guy has absolutely no moral quandaries of fighting anyone, provided it helps him.
just ignore those rolls. My Beyond 20 thing was acting weird earlier today. I'm trying to get it to work again.
Yeah, no problem. No problemo.
There is no problems in Mother. Whatever.
Whatever. What is going on?
You are mad. Scalebear, how have you forgotten Mother Russia already? You are very, very drunk, clearly.
Has very little memory.
Okay. So, I will, I'll nod and, tell her thank you.
Yes, anytime. I'm happy to help.
I'm sure I've heard the word thank you, so I can actually mimic it.
Yeah, like I was saying before, I think we were speaking about this. If you want, you can say phrases that are reasonable that you would have heard them. And it would be fun if there was like a little weirdness to them, like if you said...
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you can still, you can communicate.
Some of my impressions before I and embarrass everybody here. Mainly myself. Anyways, okay, so, think that's all I need, from here.
Okay.
Although I think I would definitely like to maybe we could talk to somebody at the military district. They might know something a little more about what's going on.
Is that what everyone wants to do?
He's just gonna look around confusedly and mutter to himself, "How drunk was I in the last whatever?"
Like the normal amount?
You're suffering from some negative effects from fighting those devils.
You are drunk the Russian amount.
Azira's just gonna nod and say, "If I was that drunk, ignore everything I said."
I shake my little kitty head in regards to going to the military thing.
I am thinking to myself, I do that all the time anyways.
Did you guys only fight the devils, or were there other things in the cave?
Just the devils. We just finished off the combat we had to leave in the middle of last second.
Okay. So, no glaives missed.
Not yet.
Also, apparently there's gonna be spookier stuff down there. Oh no.
Potentially. Unless the devil lied to you.
There's always
lying?
Devil's not really allowed to lie.
Is there lying allowed in D&D? I don't think there is.
Devils can't lie in D&D.
Especially if they're talking in your mind.
They can mislead and everything, but
we never rolled an insight.
Lies, I think can Zurich retroactively roll insight?
For what? About the devils?
Yeah. Keep in mind, I have a minus on
that. I forget who it spoke to. I think everybody, yeah. So what happened was in the fight, if you care to see it cinematically, is you guys were kicking lots of ass, and then there was one devil left with 1 HP, and when it came around to his turn, instead of fighting, he performed seppuku, and he stabbed himself in the heart and killed himself before warning you all that there are more dangerous things in this cave to worry about than them. And then he peaced out because, when devils die, they just back. So he just...
Was that one I was fighting?
It was kind of far from you, but it has telepathy to a reasonable range, so I guess you would all heard it. You can roll insight, but I'm going to say it's at disadvantage just because you aren't used to having things spoken in your mind.
Yeah, sure, but this is just a dialogue that I wanted to have before I found out I wasn't going to make it. I was just going to ask the thing I was fighting, "What's your name?" so I can add it to the list of things I've killed.
You did learn that it is what's called a bearded devil is the type of devil. It's not going to give you its actual devil name because
I was hoping, yeah.
Because devils, once you learn their name, you have power over them, so they always keep it hidden. They're like Rumpelstiltskin.
I just figured it might give me something to call it, rather than just bearded devil bitch.
No, devils are dumb. They all just are called something devil. You got spine devils and bearded devils that you fought so far.
Nope, that was the only thing Zurich was interested in.
Okay.
I probably know nothing with a 4 on insight.
Oh, was that an actual roll?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, you didn't get anything out of it, yeah. Their brains... You heard voices in your brain, and you were just like, well, whatever you say, voices.
My head seemed like a reliable source of information. And trustworthy.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys say someone spoke Sylvan?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I did want to waste some cash, but...
If you guys want to do some shopping, that's fine.
Yeah, if you want to do some shopping, we can say it was part of the downtime, if you really want.
How much do potions cost?
You haven't found anybody who sells potions yet, but if you did... I forget what the regular going rate is for per potion. I'm pretty sure it's in... Like, I'm pretty sure they have, like, a value. Oh, maybe not.
I think only like the common healing potions have a set value.
If you go to equipment...
I want to say, like, maybe 100 or 200? Or possibly 50? Potion of healing cost half of a magical item.
50 GP is what they're
Gonna look
rated
at
for.
Okay.
total amount of gold on
I'll accept that.
and just shake his head and mutter next time.
That's just in the beyond 20s thing. You type in healing potion. It's under common gear. 2d4 plus 2.
And then 50 gold for the basic
Correct.
lowest level. That sounds reasonable to me. Is that something you guys want to do?
Do what?
I mean, I don't think that's a terrible option, especially for our squishy friend here.
Sure. Sometimes I'm a bear and can't do the heals.
That's true. You can't heal when you're a bear.
Just out of curiosity, who doesn't have dark vision? Naturally.
Oh, me.
I
but
don't.
I have stuff via goggles at night.
Okay, but you
I
have
got
goggles.
nothing.
Okay. But our sorcerer friend does have dark vision.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting an echo.
Good. Coffee, couldn't you turn into something with dark vision?
I was just
Nothing seems to have dark vision. I like check.
I got it covered. When we got second level spells, I took dark vision. So
It's
I
a
can
spell.
I can give dark vision to Redwood.
Ah,
That way we don't need light when we go into dungeons anymore.
at 5th level I can attack twice a turn.
Yeah, 5th level you get two
Extra
attacks.
attack, yeah. You get pretty beefy as a barbarian at level 5. Everybody gets nice bonuses. Level 5 is the good one.
I'm sitting
It's
at a
a
solid
huge
Well,
power spike.
50
I
HP.
just get a level 3 stocks.
Which are, like, the best spells in the game.
Yeah, fireball's a hell of a drug.
You also get, your proficiency goes up. There's, like, a bunch of, like, hidden stuff, too, that doesn't seem like it would make you stronger, but then it really does. Yeah. So what are we doing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Uh,
Are we heading back
well-
to...
Quick question though. How many pounds of meat would I get for 10 gold?
a lot? You want just, like, fresh
And-
fresh meat?
Enough to feed a street of cats?
Yes.
God.
If that's
We're
what...
having
Yeah.
a feast, lads.
Coffee.
Cats don't weigh a lot. I mean, your average cat weighs less than 10 pounds, and they eat small cans of tuna. So, you know.
Please don't let this be you dining.
Like, 10 gold is so much.
Yeah.
If you, like, we're talking fresh food and not rations, you can buy a lot of fresh food for pretty cheap. Like, a lot of people will live their entire life in the world without ever
Seeing gold.
without ever seeing gold, right? So their food would be in the copper or silver realm.
Yeah.
For
The
like,
world is on a copper and silver standard. Gold
Yeah,
is you know, for the upper class.
you know, they get a, you might,
The adventurers.
they're like, ooh, gold coins, yes, excellent.
Or for demon gnolls, apparently.
Demon gnolls, yeah, they had a whole bunch. And you guys took it. Well, do you guys want to return to... you guys can either return to the caves and fight some more. You could attempt to do something with the warehouse. You could try to purchase some stuff. You could look into... I think someone mentioned banking at one point. I don't know if that's still something you guys were seriously considering. There's the idea of trying to speak with Jasper Slipscale again. Maybe there's more information you want to try to get out of him. Maybe he can help you with any of your other... I'm not sure. There's a bunch going on, but if I get the feeling you guys either need me to give you more direction or...
Well, I have some things that I would like to get into, but they're more around my character, and I don't know if everybody else really cares.
Honestly, my plans are
I
on holding
kinda
like
care.
buy 51% of a bank. When I can buy 51% shares in a bank, then my plans come into full force.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money.
Or a lot of blackmail and assassination.
Let's be honest, it'll be a mix.
Yeah, and most of that money will come from the people you blackmail and assassinate.
Well, yeah. You're not doing it right unless you're looting the place bedrock.
Are the people you're assassinating paying you to assassinate them?
No.
Then why would the money be coming from the people you assassinate?
Because we
we're
kill
taking
them
their
and
stuff.
take on their form.
I take the stuff, he just takes over their life and just drains everything they have.
Isn't that
Yeah,
what?
you know,
Wouldn't that
like
just be
access to the
murder then? You're just murdering people and then robbing them?
It's murder with extra steps.
Because like assassination, you'd need to probably be like paid to kill the person.
Yeah, that is an ordered murder, which is super dark and not really something my character would want to be a part of.
Okay, what if it's a bad person what if the bank of it's funding slavery?
You guys can kill plenty of glue milk people.
Do they own banks?
Yeah.
I don't know. You are not aware, actually, if they own banks or not. They have
Right now. So what my character wants to do is look into the funnel. That is very important to Whisper.
Okay.
And that is what I would communicate to the party.
Zurich is not opposed to looting the corpses of glue milk for material to sell.
You aren't opposed to looting anybody.
This is true. Zurich is very much a proponent of recycling, reusing, and waste not, want not.
Yeah, when you even eat half the bodies.
Hey, it's only cannibalism if they're not dragonborn. Or if they are dragonborn.
Yep.
Not that Zurich says such. He just stares at you with a raised eye, asking, "Are you really asking me to eat dead bodies?"
So what are you guys planning to do?
I guess is everybody rested? Does everybody have everything they need?
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up one healing potion because that's all I can afford.
Okay, you spend some time looking. They're not gonna. It's not like there's just like a potion healing shop where they're like, here's as many as you would like. But getting one is pretty easy to do. So yeah, you can definitely spend your 50 gold and have one potion of healing added to your inventory. I'll just pretend it happened during your downtime.
Alright. Okay. Then, do you have the map of the city?
Sure. Let's go to the city. And there's, of course, more cats. So, I think you guys are still here-ish? Yeah, that's right. Because you're with Tallow?
Yes. And then I guess the harbor would be near the Artisan District, since that's where the water line is.
Yeah. It would. The warehouse is probably like over here-ish.
Okay. Then, I'll ask if you guys are down to go take a look into that with me.
Why not?
Yeah.
Only good slavers are dead, Slaver.
And preferably a rich one.
Hell, they're not going to be rich when they're dead.
No, but will be.
Will be. Well, yeah, that's why they're dead.
Okay. Then let's make our way over there.
Okay, yeah, awesome. You go back to you go topside, and you travel for a bit, and you make it to where you were at that harbor, or that warehouse before. Oh, jeez, you guys weren't supposed to see any of that. Yes. Excellent. And when I reformatted my computer, I lost Office, which was really stupid. Really sucks for my note taking. Yeah. So you come back. You come to this warehouse, right? It's starting to get a little bit later, in that so it took you 4 hours to get to Tallow, another 3 or whatever. Now, so it's not evening yet, but it's getting a little bit later in the day, in the afternoon. So if you wanted to make
It's 3 or 4 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that. But you come to this warehouse, and this time with everybody taking a look at this place, and this time you don't see any activity, or and there's no people moving around or doing anything. As far as you can tell, it's pretty quiet.
There's no people around, right?
No, I mean, there are people working, but they're pretty far away. I think it was when you weren't here yet. Whisper had gone to inspect this building on his own. And it's kind of isolated on its own a little bit. I mean, it's obviously within the harbor district, so eventually there are other buildings and other things going on. The smell of fish is wafting over the air, and it is a general busy area, but this warehouse is kind of secluded a bit. And when he went to it, and you guys see this now as well, is that there's a main front entrance, and then there's a back entrance and a side entrance that are a bit smaller. It's actually, I'm going to say it's overcast right now. It's not enough to make it dim light. It's still light out. But just for ambiance, I'm going to say it's a bit gloomy out.
Now, my second question is, how large, vertically, is this warehouse? 10 feet, 20
Yeah.
Is the roof, made out of, actual wood or something more fragile?
So this building is about 70 by 70 feet. It looks like it's mostly like stone and wood construction. You actually don't see any like windows or anything.
There goes pulling a Batman.
Hey, Batman. No, warehouse.
Murder.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, don't get murdered though. It'd be bad.
Oh, of course not. We're murdering them.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the plan?
Okay, I would like... So it's overcast. I guess I would like to stealth around to the back entrance and see what I see. I'll let you guys know.
Sure. Do you mind rolling
That
stealth?
I'm gonna go take a look around back, and then I'll come back and tell you what's back there.
Actually, if you're willing to wait like 20 minutes in game, I'll cast Speak with Animals and Descent and give you quibbles so I can watch.
Wait,
Yeah, sure.
before
If you guys
you,
want...
before you go, I'll cast guidance on you.
Oh, thank you.
It only lasts... Oh, for your stealth check?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, here's my first stealth. And then with guidance. Thank you. Much better.
Ooh, 19. Yeah, you're very stealthy. You're a stealthy guy. It's just too bad it's dark, so you're not invisible. Or it's too bad it's not dark.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, I just want to sneak around back and then make a perception check to see what I see.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Okay, here is my perception.
You definitely don't see any windows again. It's a windowless building for some reason, because it's
That was so close. That was so close. It was like sitting on a 1 and then it rolled.
Oh, in the animation, you mean?
Yeah, in the end.
For a second, you're like, "Dear God, I see nothing. I'm blind."
Don't worry, that's what the mouse is for.
Yeah, there appears to be a door here. Again, you don't see anybody. It seems quiet. Your perception's pretty good. You don't hear much going on. As you do figure there is some light coming from inside the building, just like from maybe under the door a little bit. Like your perception's pretty good that you're able to like make out that there's light sources within the building.
Okay. I would like to check the door and see if it's locked.
Sure, yeah. I'm wondering if I should make you roll stealth again. No, that's okay. Yeah, you try to open the door, and it is indeed locked.
Okay, but there are no windows.
There aren't any windows, no.
With
Okay.
Quibbles being this close to the door, does it look like you could slip through the crack?
I'm having a little trouble with... my screen for some reason. It's being stupid, and it like glitched out, and I can't select certain things on my... Sorry. Could Quibbles get into the door? It is kind of a heavier warehouse door. It doesn't have like a hole in it like Talos.
I know mice and stuff can really slip through cracks.
You might be able to look around the walls to see if there's some, like, it is stonework, so maybe you can get something going on in the walls. Yeah, if Quibbles wants to make an investigation check, looking for some way in.
Is, right? Or is it using mod since I'm looking through him?
I'll let you choose.
Well, I'm gonna need to Google a mouse's stat block because hopefully.
Yeah, I think we just used rat. I think it is keen smell. I don't know if it is keen sight. I think. I'm not even sure, actually.
Waiting on my end. Team smell. It's got a flat perception, which is better than mine.
Okay. That was an investigation check? Is it +1?
No, that's just a
Oh, flat. A flat 8. You have trouble. You spend like a couple minutes actually looking for some kind of way in, some hole in the walls. You don't really find anything. You don't find any way in for your little mouse buddy.
Oh well, he's just gonna scurry back over to Whisper and try and jump up onto him.
I'll put my hand out and pick him up and set on my shoulder.
And kill the rat? No.
No.
No. Why would the DM say that? I'm sad now.
I'm CG. I like my fuzzy little critter friend.
You're also afraid of what Zurich would do to you if you hurt it.
Has hurting it has not crossed my mind, so that has not either.
So the back door so far has been kind of a failure as far as getting in.
So I will. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stealth back to the group.
Okay.
And let them know. I'll kind of charades it. So I'll kind of make my hands look like a big rectangle, and then it'll look like I'm reaching for a doorknob, except I'm like jiggling it.
I'm just gonna
And
point
then I'll
out
just shrug.
Quibbles saw everything, so I'll just relay it for you.
Okay.
The back door was locked.
Okay.
Solution 2, we go up to the roof and bash our way through.
You'll just use your grappling hooks, right?
Yeah. So
Athletic
I'm gonna shake.
checks.
I'll shake my head. Shake my head. No.
Alright, Zurich's just gonna nod and say solution 3, we burn to the ground.
So you use lightning breath on the stone
I'm
walls?
suggesting it.
Okay.
Stop.
I have
So,
passed
I'll
without
make a very
trace, if
concerned
that's
look in my
useful.
face, and write down, my mother could be in there.
Zurich will pause and just nod his head and say, okay.
So, are we burning down building or not?
No,
No.
no, comrade. No, comrade of yours. Comrade Whisper's family is in there. Maybe.
Potentially.
Perhaps.
Stop. We get one in. If I no us, if I no family, then we burn to ground.
Break the door.
Citywide arson. Let's do it. Which door?
I mean,
Arson bad. I'm not
Arson's
afraid to
good.
cast
I'm a dragon.
Tidal Wave.
Tidal wave to break the door open.
This white side away.
See. I'm
No,
gonna
to
try.
extinguish the flames. Like
Oh.
just
Actually,
silence.
I have an idea. I actually have an idea.
have the barbarian punch it to the ground.
I allow it. I allow
Can
the
you-
idea.
So, I'll just ask. Can you break the door
You say this to who? The group?
to the barbarian? Could you break the door down?
Zurich's gonna pause, think about it, and look at his great club and think, probably.
You have a great club too? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You just never use it.
Yeah, why use a
Okay,
great club
all
when
right.
I can use a great axe?
So I'll just motion everybody to come with me.
Okay.
Actually, if we're going to the back door, can I look and see what the hinges are made of?
Sure.
Yeah, when I was stealthing around, did I even see anybody back there, or was it just
No, it
really-
was quiet.
Okay?
So, are like the hinges wood or metal?
Metal.
Now,
It's like an industrial warehouse.
yeah. Yerk's just gonna heft his great axe and look at the hinges and like, I can probably chop those in half. Should I roll
It's
that
definitely
hit?
a thing you could try to do.
Alright, I'm gonna heft my great axe and do it.
Sure, yeah, definitely. You can just roll damage.
Slashing damage.
Oh, it's all in one roll again? How are you doing that?
I'm going and just clicking the Beyond 20 roll.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought they
it's
changed
fine.
that. Beats me. I don't. It's all good.
So if that doesn't break it, my follow-up attack. Is the hinge still one piece?
Yeah, you come down on it. After 2 swings, it looks like you're doing maybe some damage, but you feel like it's going to take you some time to break through the... It's a heavier door. It's, you know, a warehouse door as opposed to like
That's
a
why I'm trying to
residential...
That's why I'm trying to cut through the hinges so it's easier to knock
Um,
You've
down.
definitely noticed that it's making noise.
So here's something I want to do. I'm going to cast silence, the AOE silence on the door.
Oh yeah, sure.
I did this before I started that.
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
that was the plan to
Alright.
take
so
him
I'm just
back
gonna-
and then cast silence so he can just bang on it until it breaks.
Definitely. Okay, so how big of a range is it?
It is. It's all covered up. 20-foot radius.
Okay. I figured it was a lot, but I just want to know because it's technically it's gonna be there once you're inside, right? So I just want to know where it is. Can you move it, or is it just there forever?
No, so it's just there,
Okay.
and it's concentration.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, it doesn't make any noise. It's completely muffled as you swing at it. You guys are actually startled by how quiet it is when you keep swinging on this axe. Yeah, you don't have to. Don't worry about the damage. I'll just let you do it until you eventually. It takes you a little bit of time, but yeah, you hack away at the hinges, and eventually the door. I do find it interesting you chose to hack away at the hinges and not like say the handle or whatever was keeping it locked, but that's okay. Yeah, it takes a good while.
Did not think of that. He
Like-
just thought the hinges are holding in place. Break that.
Yeah, it's about like 10 or so minutes of you like. Can you actually just roll a Constitution save for me to see if?
Oh yeah, sure.
I know you're good at it, so just roll like a 20,
When he's
25.
banging at the hinges, I'm going to sort of mimic shoulder charging the door, and then gesture to him.
Yeah, I don't know. With that con
They're
save,
gonna sit down and just take a breather.
okay.
That door is a worthy opponent. I'm out.
Yeah, you're feeling the tiredness today. I was tempted to. You rolled a 2. I mean, it's +6.
Does he have advantage? No, he doesn't have advantage on that.
No, because he's not raging either. Which I guess you could have done to make it easier on yourself, because you would have been.
Not
Yeah,
really.
but you'd be wasting
Lose
your
it
rage.
immediately.
It would have been wasting your rage because it would be gone after one swing. Yeah, I'm actually gonna give you a point of exhaustion for that, but the door is done. The door is completely decimated. Like you can remove it without much effort. It will just fall to the side. But you have to give yourself a point of exhaustion for the work you've just done.
Alright, now
A quick question to the group. Would Pass Without Trace be useful in this mission?
If you'd like to
Should I cast
Yeah,
that?
Path of that trace would be great for everybody for trying to
be stealthy.
stealth. Yeah, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast where is it? Is it counting my slots?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So I need to make sure that is cast. And then Also, that has been cast. Just marking my slots.
Okay.
And I put dark vision on Redwood.
Okay. Yeah, when the door comes down, you do notice that there is quite a bit of light inside. Yeah, I'm gonna... I'm gonna guess you guys enter the building?
Where I
Yeah.
punch down the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So...
the flavor. I just look at the door and I just slam it with my fist to knock it down.
Can I have everybody do stealth for me with a plus 10 and advantage because you're also in silence
Alright. I'll just roll 20
as you enter the
add
building?
10 on. Actually,
So
do we
here's
add
the
our
first
own
roll.
proficiency on as well? So
And then there's the second roll. So I'm
Ooh.
looking at a 21.
Oh yeah, it's
I
plus
rolled
10. It's plus 10.
Yeah. I rolled like dog shit with that.
22.
22 plus 10. Oh, you did plus 10.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
we're
so
adding our natural proficiency,
plus-
that's a 24.
So plus 10, that's a 23.
Yeah, you guys should all be, I would think, in the 20s. Does Redwood want to roll it?
I rolled.
Oh, sorry, you did roll. I'm sorry. Who did? Did everyone roll? Am I just being stupid? Yeah, Lars did, but not with advantage. But that's fine. Yeah, no, you guys are.
It didn't register.
It's all good. It don't matter. Here you go. Have a new map, my friends.
When we came in over here.
Yes, you did. So if you guys don't mind dragging your faces, your beautiful faces, into the world and putting them up over in that location for me.
Wonk.
There are 3 entrances, so we need to block off all 3 to ensure there are no survivors.
So yeah, so all you guys should be about there-ish. Yeah, so there, as you go in, you notice there's some lit, like, lights. Yeah, I guess they technically have to be like a fire type thing. They're not magical in nature, so they're burning stuff, I guess, inside. I'm gonna say that the roof has some kind of ventilation, or there's some form of ventilation keeping the roof from filling with smoke. I had to give you guys lighting, and honestly, I'm not entirely sure why there would be... I should have put just windows in, but I purposely didn't want to have windows in, so now there's just like a fireplace
these are just
burning.
lanterns.
Lanterns, yeah, they're still fire though. They're still burning, so I mean...
We could use our imagination.
Yeah, I'm just hand waving that there's some light for you guys to work with. As you enter the room, you don't see anybody necessarily, but you do see there are some crates around the area, and the liquid. You do see that there's like green liquid near some of the crates, but you don't know what that liquid is necessarily.
I would like to go investigate the crates.
I would like to
Yep,
investigate
this is
the
gonna-
quid.
I'm not on the map. How do I place myself?
I will.
You go to characters and drag yourself in. Via clicking on your name and then just holding it while you drag. It's the one tab up in the right corner labeled journal when you hover over it.
You guys are a real drag.
I'm gonna look at this crate and ask and whisper, do you want me to open this?
Sure.
Let us investigate this green suspicious
Yeah,
liquid
there's some.
first.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know who has better investigation, but
I have very good investigation.
I will assist you.
Sure, you can have advantage, Lars, as you investigate the liquid. How do you want to investigate it?
Derek is willing to taste test.
I would like to. Well, I will sniff it. I will.
What I'll do to help is
You have
I'll draw my
advantage.
short sword, and then fix him up on the tip of my short sword and bring
Oh
it up
my
so that
God.
he can see it.
Oh
yeah,
my
oh boy, yeah. You're not entirely sure.
You tell Zerek to drink some.
Yeah, this one. Scale back. Scale back.
When you put it on your sword, you do feel that it is damaging your weapon. In fact,
Oh.
I'm gonna dip my finger.
Yeah, your sword actually is now a -1 weapon.
Okay.
I
have 2 of those.
Yeah, you don't even use your swords really, but yeah, currently standing. You know it's some kind of corrosive, possibly just generic acid at this point.
They want to try and stop the Dragonborn from drinking it because he doesn't know.
Yeah, no. So when he goes over to touch it, I'll put my hand on his shoulder and then motion to the tip of my sword where it's damaged it, and then just motion him to not do that.
All right. Zurich just shrugs and goes back over to one of the crates and just gets ready to pry off the lid.
Yeah,
I will go to less acid-covered crate.
Yeah, I want to check the crate.
so the crates with the acid, you suspect have more of similar contents inside. You don't know for sure, but you could sift through them. But they are kind of like wet and leaking a bit, and then like obviously where they're leaking, there's the boxes are being eaten away. It took a bit of a closer investigation than a 9 to kind of get that.
Sure.
So you're coming to that conclusion.
They're not very good at handling their merchandise.
Okay. I'm looking for tracks. I'm specifically looking for like maybe foot traffic if there's like maybe like footprints left in dust.
Well,
maybe
you
track
notice
marks from chains.
Sure. What you notice is that the crates with the liquids are general like your stock crate size, whereas the one that Lars is standing by, there are a couple of crates that are the longer, like 6-foot crate that are standing up. As for like dragging marks on the ground, it's really tough to make out much on this ground because it is like almost like dirt ground, and it looks like there has been a lot of foot traffic, a lot of movement. So you're looking for tracks, and you're like, oh damn, that was not hard for me to find tracks. It's just like tracks everywhere.
I'm looking for Kenku, like the
Kenku
talon feet.
Yeah. You can do an investigation.
Okay.
Specifically for Kenku prints.
All right. I'll let the wizard know what I'm looking for. I'll point to the ground and look, and then point at my feet.
Why, you want him to do the investigation?
Oh yeah. Well, I'd like some assistance.
Oh, I see. You want? Okay, yeah. You can just roll with advantage. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you can have guidance. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay.
Advantage and guidance.
Investigation.
Yeah. Yes, sirree.
Why don't you roll
Alright,
be a
so-
natural 20?
Here's my first
Plus
investigation. So glad I got.
Good thing you had help. And then you can roll a d4. Oh, so
Sweet.
17, not bad. Yeah, you don't see any Kenku specific prints. You see mostly like boots and like you can't make out the race of them, but it's mostly boot prints.
It's boots, not yeah.
Yeah, a lot of like people who was using this area for working. You don't notice like any drag marks or anything other than possibly where like the crates themselves were being dragged. Nothing that looks like chains or
Now-
what have you.
I have a quick question. When we were outside the building, could we tell if it was multi-store or is it just this floor?
It's this floor. So I will explain that the wooden sections there are raised a little bit, about half of a person's
These?
height. Yeah. So they go up and then they allow you to like have a better view of everything. That's why the light.
So they're like stacks of boxes.
Sort of. It's actually like. It's more like if you can imagine like a backyard deck.
Oh, okay. So they're like raised.
Yeah, they're like raised platforms so that like a foreman or somebody could keep an eye on what's going on.
Oh! I understand. Okay.
We're just
It's
gonna
like an
try and
inspection.
pry open this crate from the top.
Yeah, let's go crack open some crates.
Is that like an athletics check?
You just want to like pry one open? Yeah, just strength it.
Hey, strength.
I'll go assist our sorcerer.
Is that a check or throw?
I mean, just wait for the scale list to go here.
Yeah, I'll let Lizard Man just roll just a strength.
Yeah.
Strength. You can say strength athletics if you really want. Doesn't matter. An 8. Ooh, yeah. You start prying on these boxes, and you find that most of them are pretty solidly constructed, and you're not getting anything open. Unlike some of the other boxes, these ones are not eroding away. You manage to get one of the lids pried up a bit, and with your, newly found dark vision, you suspect that possibly weapons, but you're not quite sure what's in there. The boxes you're by are also the smaller sized boxes, not the human size.
I'm going to continue to try and pry it open over time.
Sure, yeah, you can just sit there and...
No, yeah, we will try to open.
It's clearly just like all the glaives you've ever wanted.
Oh, yeah. Enough to start an army.
So you guys go up to one of the person-sized crates, and you start reefing on it. Look at that. These now.
Tired from barging our way in.
This is ironic.
The Kinku is actually laughing.
Well, in fairness, and I forgot to have you roll at disadvantage, Zarek, but you are exhausted, so there's a reason why you are having some struggle, whereas suddenly you're a sorcerer. And it's not so much that he's super strong about it, he just finds a good grip and gets lucky. And when he reefs on it, he opens up this human-sized crate. As you open up the one side of it, it's packed with hay and straw, and the straw just comes tumbling down, and as far as you can tell, the crate itself is empty. And as soon as you do that, you overhear some voices, and you notice that while you guys were fiddling with crates, that some people have entered the room, but didn't make much noise, or really, they kind of entered the room to...
Okay, first battle plan, I'm gonna just run over here and block this exit and just murder him and try to escape.
Okay, give me one.
We don't actually
second.
know if they're enemies yet. These could just be dock workers.
Broke into their warehouse. And just
Yeah, but they're still civilians. I mean, that doesn't mean we have to murder everyone.
Yeah,
point.
they interrupt us. There's a lot of them. This is the Russian way.
Incapacitation is one thing, but murdering innocent workers...
Well, we'll see.
They are probably glue milk.
Yes, never trust elk. Elk are very dangerous snow creatures.
Or
Not
milk.
ones.
Don't trust milk either.
Right.
Bloom milk?
Counterplan?
That sounds incredibly gross. It sounds like rancid.
I don't
In
want
Russia,
blue
we
milk?
only drink cat milk. Cat milk is pure from motherland.
Cat milk is best milk.
Okay.
What are those?
What are those? I'm just trying to differentiate the different... Okay, sorry. I know it seemed like I just threw a random number, but I did prepare how many of each enemy type or ally type, we don't know yet, as they enter in. So you hear this guy, we'll say he's male, in the back here, say, "What are you all doing?"
Quick question.
Wait.
Since I'm behind these crates and this is a raised platform, do any of them have line of sight on me?
Kinda, this guy?
That's fine. They don't
Kind of?
fire.
No one attack. I have a cunning plan.
So,
The barbarian's just gonna run up behind him and murder people if he don't.
So, I'm just gonna yeah, sorry, I was gonna describe what you see, if you want to.
Go ahead, sorry, no.
Just so you kind of get a feel for what's going on. So, you guys that were in the heist are going back and recalling what the Gloom Elk characters you remembered back then looked like. And so you have the guys with no icons that are the 6 here. Kind of look like the characters that you saw before, the ones that you massacred before. They look like your generic cannon fodder bodyguard guys, not bodyguard. You know, your low-level foot soldiers.
Shields.
The 3 that are over here by the top door, they look to be unarmed in that they aren't holding weapons in their hands, but they are taking stances that make you think that they may be spellcasters. The 2 up on the upper level here have bows. They look like they may be some kind of ranged archery type enemies. And the 2 that have come in through the main entrance have large battle axes. Actually, you know, let's be cool. I'm going to give them warhammers, because warhammers are cool. And no one ever fights with warhammers.
Except for dwarves.
Yeah, but they're not dwarves. You've noticed that most of these characters look like they are probably human. You don't get a good look at everybody, but you suspect maybe some of them might be... what's a human-looking race? I guess there really isn't one. Other than elves, but they're not elves. I know that already.
Hobbits?
Yeah, if they're halflings, they wouldn't be noticeable. They'd be short. So, yeah, sure. Let's say of the 6 generic guys, one of them's like a halfling, one of them's like a dwarf. Like, there's like they're just shuffled. I'm not gonna spell out which one's which. They all have the same stats, but there's a couple of like non-humans in there. And then the majority of everybody else is human. I'll even go and say like one of those mages is a gnome as well. But as far as you don't have to be concerned about that, you just have to know that flavor-wise, there's more than just humans here.
It's mixed. It's not.
It's a little bit of a mix. Yeah, exactly. But stat-wise, I'm gonna just keep them the same because it's way easier for me.
So just to confirm, these are blue milk, the spot I have.
They look a lot like the ones you encountered before. Back at the heist. So other than the Kenku, you guys kind of go, hey, they have like similar attire. The Kenku actually notices that some of the grunt guys look like the person he saw, like the people he saw working the last time he was here the day before, but doesn't have any memory of the heist, obviously. So you're like kind of sure that they're bad guys.
Do they look like? I know this isn't backstory stuff, but are they wearing or do they look like any of the people that I saw during the raid on my village?
No. Don't. Nobody looks familiar to you.
Okay.
Yeah, they start. You notice that the group of them start getting prepared to draw their weapons. The last thing they said was, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Right, come down, lads, come down. Right, we are all here on orders. We have to inspect this. I'll just show my arm with the glue milk tattoo because, goddamn, I love changing sometimes.
Yeah, they recognize the glue milk tattoo. The thing is, the glue milk tattoo does not appear randomly on their body. It's always in the same spot, and the arm is not where it normally is.
Hang on, I saw it. Did I see where it was?
You would have seen it on them, yeah. So if you wanted to mimic what you had seen back in the heist, it would have been on your bare chest. So you'd have to reveal your
squishy bits.
Rip your shirt open.
Basically, you have to Superman this thing if you wanted to like mimic.
You know what? Yes, Superman, rip the shirt open.
Okay.
Careful, that's your fancy magic shirt.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. It's a changeling shirt, so when you go to rip it, you actually change it to look ripped. But then, like, you can use it to, like, it'll remend itself, because it's not actually ripped, it just has the illusion that it's taking on a more ragged approach. Anyways, yeah, go ahead and roll, I guess, deception? Yeah, deception.
Deception with advantage.
Yeah, I was like, is it deception? I'm like, yes, it's you're trying to deceive them.
Absolutely deception.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deception.
I get better? Oh, I got the thing.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. Yeah, that's right.
What else do I have? Okay, +1 to advantage of deception and checks. Well, trying to patch yourself as a different person, so add +1 to that as well.
Oh, because you're an actor? Well, are you trying to be... I guess you're trying to be one of the guys that you know are dead?
Yeah, so?
Okay. They pause for a second. One of the archers has like an arrow knocked, and it's like kind of like coming down for a sec, and it's questioning what to do. This is you have an odd moment here where there's a bit of lull in their attention. I don't know if you guys want to take advantage of this right now.
I kind of want to book it. Not gonna lie.
Do a cat run.
Yeah, what is he gonna do to a cat? Hit it?
Murder it? Eat it?
It takes like 2 damage to make you not a cat anymore.
True. So what? Do I just become a bear just to run away?
Come on,
Wait,
come on.
Redwood, I have a question.
need to
How
run.
many
You
wild
need to
shapes
out.
can you do in a row?
2 before I need short rest, but I already used one up to
Okay,
become a cat.
When was that? Was a while ago. Yeah, I guess you guys haven't had a short rest since.
Oh, there goes the plan of turning into a bird to fly away after you break out of the bear.
I don't even have. I can't turn into flying things yet. Only swimmy things.
Oh yeah. Well, we are by the harbor.
I could turn to a crocodile.
So as you guys kind of consider your options, they shrug off the confusion and they all start arming, preparing their weapons again on you guys. You managed to get them confused for a moment, but the moment has passed.
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, very well.
Can we roll initiative?
We can definitely roll initiative.
All right. Here's my
Zurich
initiative.
has a battle cry prepared that will confuse people.
All right. And that. Let's see. What is that? Dex. What all adds to your initiative? Is it your Dex
Dexterity
modifier?
bonus?
I feel like let me die.
Yes.
Minus 1.
Oh, okay. No, I see where. Okay, it is counting. I just wanted to make sure all my stuff's being calculated into this. So yeah, I'm
Oh
at a 16.
Jesus.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I need to roll a bunch of initiatives here. Oh, that's bad. So I'm going to just do that as that. Okay.
I do have a plan.
So you guys rolled a 5, a 17, a 3, and a 10.
I got a 16.
A 16.
Oh, my.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you had a 5, not a 3. A 16, a 5, a 17, a 10. Okay, so so we actually go like this.
Is there anyone there that looks like a leader type?
The 2 that are yelling from the top, yeah.
They look much more
That
durable.
one and that one.
Yeah, the bow wielders look like they're in charge. They're the ones talking while everyone else is only in
Okay.
acting respects. 16, 10. It's gonna be a big fight, I think. Don't worry though, some of the enemies are pretty darn weak, and you guys did just become level 5, so we'll see how this goes.
With great axe.
9, and then, sorry, who's the, Zarek was the crappy roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Alright, so at the top of the order actually is the 2 archers, which are gonna get their... They actually have a ton of dexterity. So they got nice initiative rolls.
What if?
Yeah.
Are there any dark parts of this room here?
Yeah, the lighting is there. So like where Zarek is dark, where that little acid pool is dark, over here is dark. But basically everything up top is lit, and I mean, it's a relatively lit area, but there are some dark spots that you can totally get into.
Okay.
And the vast majority of these people won't have dark vision anyways, so being in darkness makes anyone invisible.
I'm like standing on the brightest spot.
Let's assume Whisper has explained the situation of looking for his enslaved Kenku family.
So, I'm gonna take... So we're gonna do... they can't see Zarek, so they're gonna take a shot at everybody else. And, sorry. So it's gonna be 1 shot on Lars, 1 shot on Whisper, and 2 shots on your druid. Because they each get 2 shots. So we'll do the 1 on Lars. Rolls a 9! Did you manage to up your AC at all?
No, I did not.
Did you pick up mage armor?
Well, okay, that hits you.
No.
That's so sad.
Does 11 points of piercing damage.
Immediately bloodied. Just immediately.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have like 30 hit points by now, right?
30. No.
Oh boy, 23 to hit on Whisper,
Oh yeah, that hits.
which does max damage, 12 points of piercing. Man, these guys are really just pulling out all the stops. And then one of these is definitely a miss, and one of these is like a 20 to hit on our druid friend. So that's gonna get you. For max damage as well. I'm so sorry. 11, 12, and 12 as these archers unload on you right at the beginning.
That is fine. I'm about to kill all the archers in my turn.
Honestly, trust me. Wait till my turn. Wait till my
Yeah, you guys are gonna do some good stuff, right? So Lars took 11, and the other two of you each took 12. As arrows puncture your armor and get into your meaty bodies, take some damage. And then, strangely, the generic foot soldiers are before you guys as well, so they're all going to kind of...
Wow, they rolled real high.
Yeah, they did. With, like, no dexterity. They just had a great roll.
The lucky red tie affects only the GM.
So this guy...
Drop. Oh, you're back.
This guy's going to just come up and, like, kind of be looking around. He thinks he sees Zarek, but he's not quite sure. We're going to get this one on a druid.
So he doesn't see me. Okay.
No, because you're in the darkness, so you're technically invisible to him.
What?
They don't have dark vision, so if you're in darkness, you're invisible.
Oh. I'm going to run up and... Wait, is that... Oh, I'm not a rogue, so I wouldn't get sneak attack.
No, you would have advantage if you had a range attack or something, but if you approach him, then you're going to be visible because he's in the light. This person's going to kind of go around. He's going to come in over here. This guy's going to come here. This guy's actually... We're going to do a little roll. Oh, okay. So he stepped through the acid, and his foot touched the acid, and like he got a really sweet dex save where he like pulled his foot out of the acid, and his shoe burnt a bit, but he didn't take any damage. It was very close though. He rolled really well just now, so we're gonna have one attack on. Yeah, we're gonna have one knifey knife on Lars and 2 knifey knives on our druid. So the one on Lars rolls a 14. I know that hits.
Yep.
And the 2 on the druid are a crit and a miss. You're gonna get knifey knifed. So Lars will take 6 more points of damage, and our druid will take. Wow! With the crit, 11 points. You've taken a total of 23 so far. Are you bloodied?
Oh yeah, I am.
You guys are both bloodied already? Okay, don't worry. That's the end of them getting like a sweet advanced turn on you guys. Most of you get your initiative now before anything else happens. It is Lars's turn.
Right, time to go try and work this out so a way that I don't myself. that, 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 that.
I give you a big open space, perfect for us. Sweet ass fireball.
Oh yeah, I apologize, coffee.
You gonna blow your friend up?
You could just fire it
It's
here
fine.
and you'll get most of them. So keep in mind, you are hitting the people who have yet to attack us, so...
Honestly, yeah, I'm trying to eliminate these guys entirely. These guys look dangerous. So, firebolt at this point here. Hitting...
Is it 30 feet?
It's 20.
20 feet.
So what is that, 8 squares?
You could just go one further. You could go one more back, and it's gonna miss the guy in front of you and this guy, but not hit.
But it'll get
coffee.
it'll get everybody else. Yeah.
This works. This works. Right here, now let's see if it hits. I'm aiming for a blank spot, so, you know.
No, you don't have to roll to hit for fireball.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it just takes 15.
That's a deck save or eat shit.
Yeah, so they all at least take half the fire damage. So yeah, so we're gonna sit. Okay, I'm not sure why it's in red. That's weird.
Like, 2 different ones.
Oh, because it is actually low on the. Is it really 8d6? Man, fireball rules.
Yeah, no, fireball is.
Sorry.
Is the tits.
Did you go against the wall so that you didn't hit coffee?
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, we got a bunch of deck saves to roll. Let me actually just look at the... Yeah, it does not matter what this guy rolls. He's just dead. Oh, he burns alive like a fool. Like a fool, I say. It doesn't matter what he rolls, because even half that is enough to finish him off. The 2 Ashers. What's the DC? Is it 15 now? Yeah, it is. Ooh, they both make it. So both those archers are only going to take the 11 points of fire damage. Which is still, you know, a good amount of fire damage. They scream out as they immolate and their flesh burns and smells darn
Do you
crispy.
guys want me to murder this guy, or should I just hit these 2 in the left?
Looking at the wizards, or mages as they're called. Dex is +2, so one of them makes it. One of them does. So 2 of them take the full 22, which is indeed on the lethal end.
And with that, our sorcerer's skill count exceeds the barbarians.
Yeah, when it comes to killing humans,
Just
kill
one
them.
spell.
Kill them
Just
all.
one spell is more useful than every other single one I own.
Burn. Yeah, this guy's also really hurt right now. Yeah, excellent. That was a beautiful fireball. As the room just ignites, and then also in addition to that, the wooden part is starting to burn a bit. Like there's these crates as well have some smolder to them. It might take.
Isn't explosive.
It might take a few turns for like we're talking. Every round is 6 seconds, right? So fire's gonna be burning relatively slowly. But it is notable that some parts of this building are now catching fire because they are wooden.
I thought I'd be the arsonist.
Is that
Not fire.
the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Or did you quicken that fireball and you throw another fireball? That's not how it works, but...
Cool.
Alright, awesome. And then you're just gonna... You're done? You're just gonna take... Whisper, your turn.
Alright.
For the first time, you're not completely invisible, but you would be in
Right.
darkness. Everybody's invisible in darkness.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my movement here.
Yeah, you even have 40 feet right now.
So 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm moving around. I'm moving around the boxes as to not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Moving around the boxes. I mean, you're still gonna get an attack of opportunity
If
when you move away from that guy.
oh, am I?
I'm not sure why being around the boxes would do anything.
Well, I guess I am leaving the space, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just move through it, and I guess I'll just have to deal with the attack of opportunity.
All right. It is, ooh, Jesus. 21. We're rolling to do damage today.
Yeah.
Only 4 points of slashing, though. Relatively
Okay.
low choppiness. Choppy.
So I'm going to use my Hunter's Mark
Is there...
now that I've moved to where I'm at.
Yeah.
And mark this guy
Sounds good, yeah.
with my bonus action. And then I'm going to go ahead and I am using my Sharpshooter. I'm rolling from stealth.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. You're invisible as far as they know. And so you have advantage on 3 attacks.
Yep.
I have a feeling this
So-
guy's going to take some serious damage.
Yep. Here is the first roll. So that would be -5, would make that a 17. I guess I'll roll to see if I get a nat 20.
You have +8 to hit, right?
No, I did not. I'm really glad I have taken the 17.
A 17, yeah, 17 hits. Just roll all the to hits, and then we'll worry about the damage.
Okay.
The first one is the one... How does it work? Which one? Oh, it's the third one that has the
third
extra
one
damage.
that gets the bonus damage, and I wanted to move my shots.
Oh, okay.
If one guy dies, I don't want to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, go ahead then. You can roll damage.
Okay. So here's this. Oh wait, sorry.
That's the
Although-
wrong one. Here comes the damage. Thump, thump, thump.
So, that's
19 points of piercing damage.
1d6.
Yeah, plus the hunter's mark. 6. Wowzers. That is a lot of damage. I don't believe he looks bloodied yet, though. It's close.
Do I have to roll again, or do I get to keep the roll?
The 27? No, you gotta roll again.
Well, you have advantage on it, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, plus 3 with... I guess only plus 3, yeah.
So I don't know how much damage I just did on that first attack.
You did
25.
25 damage, yeah.
Okay.
You proved to that archer that you are better at dealing archery damage.
All right. So here comes the second attack.
Thump, thump. Yeah, that's
And
gonna hit.
Like,
That's a 20.
yeah.
And that one
it's
again.
going to hit.
Alright, go ahead.
And then
Roll that damage plus 10. Definitely bloodied at this point.
plus / roll 6.
You get Hunter's Mark on every attack?
Every attack that I hit him with is Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, okay.
Great.
So 19 more points of damage on him. So 25 plus 19. Is he still up?
He is, yeah. He's
Alright,
still standing.
and
He's not looking good. You've definitely done quite a bit of damage. Like almost 50 points of damage or something like that. 25.
Plus 19, 35.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. You've
40
definitely
points.
took this guy way down a peg. But yeah, he's not down.
And then here is my the Dread Ambusher.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright. First one. And
Uh-oh.
second. Yeah, I'm rolling with advantage.
Uh-oh. 21 minus 5 is 16. 16 does hit.
Alright. So must be right on the money. Alright. So here is, man, I've been rolling really low on that D8. So slash roll 1d6.
It's 15, 17 more damage. Oh, man.
Hold on, and then I have the extra dice from.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna picture this as you don't take 1, 2, 3 shots because it was all the same guy. You just like aggressively pull 3 arrows from your bow, knock them all in one, and fire. And you get this spread where it hits him in the head, the chest, and the stomach. Boom, down, dead. Yeah, you did like 60 damage or something, like all at once. That's
I think
a ton.
I took 60 damage from my
Metric, level 5 truckload of damage. Yeah, that guy.
More than my HP as a barbarian.
Actually, he had. Yeah, you did over 65 points of damage, considering how many hit points he had going into that. Yeah, you did a freaking ton of damage. That was crazy. Super dead, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, next turn will be a little bit less, but it'll still be really good. Redwood, it is your turn.
What's your ruling when it comes to, like, if I were to cast Spike Growth in, like, an area where there's already, like, you know, enemies, then would they take the 2d4 damage, or do they have to move to take it?
Sorry, what was the question?
If I were to cast Spike Growth and it were in an area where there's already enemies, would they take the 2d4 damage, or would they have to move
What's the spell?
for Spike Growth?
Oh, spike growth. Okay, sorry. I didn't hear it. I have a feeling that they would just take the damage, initial damage. Moves into or within the area, it takes piercing damage. I don't know if they take it when you. I'm gonna say yes. I mean, I have a feeling they have to do the movement part, but I don't think it's that strong to say they take 2d4 when you cast it on them. That seems fine. But you are gonna make a massive spiky area. Yeah, exactly. So where would you like to put it? And we'll draw like a cubey,
I don't know.
cubey cube.
I'm thinking like in a way where like these fellas will like be in it somehow, because it's like 20 feet.
Yeah, I think it's like it's 20 feet diameter, right? So you're looking at like an 8x8.
It's basically a fireball in size.
Like, you could probably take this entire area. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
You know what? You can go 2 more down. Actually, is what I'll give you. Whoops.
So it will also hit this lad.
Yeah. Indeed. So maybe I shouldn't have them immediately take damage, but that's okay.
So yeah, I do that.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't have any rolls or anything. It just straight up does the damage. Okay, I'm going to say that it's when they... Yeah, I don't think they would have it happen immediately and then on their turn, because then that's 2 guaranteed hits on everybody in that area with no saves of any kind. So, yeah, I'm going to say they have to move with it, but it is difficult terrain, so a lot of them won't even be able to, like... These guys in the back are basically dead now. Because they can't make it to anybody, and 2 rounds of this will definitely kill them. So, I mean... Yeah, it's not looking good for some of these guys. Although the archer will probably just continue to stand still and not take any damage from it. Yeah, the vines just like grow up and spiky bits are just everywhere. These guys are completely like, it grows like up their bodies. They're just like, oh, fuck! It bursts through the ground like cracks open so that the vines can, because it's kind of a little bit, there's kind of some stones and stuff to give it general stability on the ground. It just like splits right through it. And grows up into these like upper areas as well. And yeah, a bunch of these guys, basically all the little guys are dead, and the archer's just gonna not be, he'll just ignore it.
Dude, that's busted.
Is that your turn?
Was thinking of, should I summon the spirit totem? Because I'm thinking of doing some healing, and a unicorn would be cool.
I felt bad hitting you guys, but now I don't. You killed the whole encounter in like one turn. I will just cast giant area of effect spells that kill all the dudes.
Yeah.
We have 86 damage.
Yeah. Well.
All the dudes must die.
Are you putting the totem down?
Why not?
Right.
Unicorn go loose. I don't know, maybe like here-ish.
Sure. How big of a range does it have?
It's
The 20 feet again.
30-foot radius.
So it's just like this massive, like, it's basically the
Yeah.
board. It's even further up actually. Yeah, you're gonna have a tough time not having everybody in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna draw it. It's the entire. If you center it in the room, I think I said the warehouse is 70 feet. So really, like, if you put it in the center, it's all but the very like outer 5 feet edge, really. So basically, all you guys, as long as you're in the warehouse itself, are under the influence of which spirit totem?
The unicorn one.
Unicorn one. So you guys get
Yeah,
insta
healing.
heals. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, sweet. I believe up next is not Zarek. It's the Warhammer wielding schmucks.
I shout at them from behind the crate and yell, "Get over here so I can fight you."
So this guy here is going to pull out a torch in his one hand and light it, because Warhammers can be one-handed. And he's going to walk his butt up to our now visible friend. So if you can imagine, this entire area is now lit up until that guy dies. And then this guy, I'm gonna say he can get to you. Why don't we actually put you in the fight a little bit? So we're gonna have one attack. Did he only get one attack? Yeah, he only gets one. He gets one attack on Whisper, and then there'll be one attack on a Barbarian. Oh, that's a terrible roll. Does a 13 hit a Ranger? I don't think so.
No, it does not.
And Zarek definitely 20-something gets hit.
Oh yeah.
And you're not raging just yet, so maybe this
So
will
I'm
be
doing full 8 damage.
a 5. It is 8 damage, actually.
He's gonna smack me in the face with that Warhammer and just some blood drips out and like, wow. This will be good.
Well, it's a good thing everybody didn't die before you got a turn. Yeah, Zarek, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna rage. Then
Yep,
I'm gonna smash him in the face with a reckless attack.
sounds good. Uh, 26? Yeah, 26. Is that
That's 15 slashing damage.
15 slashing damage? Slash,
My
slash, slash.
second attack,
Actually, isn't it plus 2? Oh, you said that.
Yeah.
You said 15. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, so 23, then followed by 17 slashing damage.
Do you want to roll to see if it's a crit?
No, I only have advantage on the first attack.
No, you have advantage on all your attacks.
Oh.
Even if you get an attack of opportunity, you would have advantage on it as well. It's until your next turn.
My turn. I just dealt like
It's very quick. I like the speediness of it, but yeah, you come down, you get into him, you slash him across the chest, and then you get another one that like gets into his arm, into his body, and you pull it out, and he's bleeding a bit, but he looks at you with that similar grin that you seem to have as a barbarian. He's just ready to fight. He doesn't even look bloodied yet. He's ready to go.
like
Now it is the one spellcaster, actually. What kind of spells do they even have?
fireballs.
They'd have to be 5th level.
Imagine he casts Wish just to cast 30 fireballs.
He's going to kind of step aside for a bit so that he can get line of sight on all three of you guys, and he's going to cast Magic Missile, hitting one missile on each of the three of you in front of him. So you're all going to take a d4 plus 1 damage. The druid will take 2 points of damage. Lars will take 2 points of damage. And the ranger will take 4 points of magical force damage as the bolts come screaming out of the sky like fireworks and just hit you guys. Yeah, there's no save, there's no nothing. Magic missiles auto hits, so...
I'm bloodied.
I am not impressed.
Unless you have the shield spell, you could have stopped the damage on yourself. But that's it.
Nope.
We're back at the top of the order. How much time do we have? Ooh, I think we can get one more round in. I have a feeling you guys are going to mop this up way quicker than I would like to admit. The archer is going to get a turn. Are the three of you that are visible to the archer all bloodied?
I am.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
I might actually have cover.
Wait, how much health was Unicorn?
Well, they're up. They're up. They're like he's on a platform up, so he's kind of got sight on everybody, even with the crates in the way.
Okay.
I could have seen an argument for the magic missile needing cover on, but then it doesn't need. There is no cover for magic missile, right? So, I'm gonna.
Did you ever roll to see how much health Unicorn restored?
So one,
It only
2, 3.
restores when I cast a healing spell.
Alright.
So Whisper's gonna take a shot, and the Druid's gonna take a shot. Redwood. So one archer shot on Whisper. Ooh, that is a 20-something to hit. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, that'll hit me. My AC's only 15.
Same for the Druid. You both are gonna. He's gonna get to do a little archery. Then I can roll these guys. So on Whisper, 12 points of damage, and
I'm almost down.
10 on the Druid. As the archer decides to pay back for his friend going down. How dare you! Now it's the cultist's turn. These cultists move like a tiny bit, and they each take 2d4 damage. That's 5 points. Yeah, they're both super hurt. This guy's gonna try to come down.
Couldn't he jump off?
They take damage every 5 feet.
Is it every 5 feet?
Yes.
Oh, it is every 5 feet. Never mind, these two are dead, 100%. This guy's gonna do the jump off. He's gonna take damage.
Turn and smile.
He's like he lands on the ground after taking the like splintering or the spiky damage to break through, and he's like bleeding all over the place, and he it's not even sure how he's really standing, and he's gonna try to take a swing at our barbarian here. With advantage because of reckless. Yeah, it's a 20 to hit, so it's gonna hit. And do 2 points reduced to 1 point of slashing as he comes at you.
He just scratches a scale.
And then we've got the one on the druid, our druid friend, Redwood. He's not gonna move. He's just gonna stand there and yeah, that's a 20-something to hit. So I'm just gonna roll damage. Minimum damage as well. 2 whole slashing damage. Sink.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure how you're doing for health, but I mean now it's basically.
Not too good.
You guys might be hurt, but I have a feeling you guys are about to like.
I'm
wreck
almost
them.
unconscious.
Yes, I'm out.
Lars, your turn.
Alright then, that guy in front of me, I'm going to
Oh!
use
Actually, sorry. The guy in front of you has a turn.
Oh no.
I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was one more, like, general foot soldier guy. Yeah, I hate to steal just rip the turn right from underneath you, but you said the guy in front of you, and I'm like, oh yeah, that guy has to do something. And yeah, he's just going to attack you, my friend. And he rolls a nat 1, so never mind. He just looks like a fool as he swings at you. You're free to take your turn.
Right, so I'm just going to go laser that. I'm going to go laser with my scorching ray from the circlets of blasting.
Oh right, yeah, you have the circlet. Awesome.
Yep.
So 3 rays. Where would you like to point them?
3 rays. Oh yes.
One.
They range of 120
2,
feet. I guess I'm going to
3.
have to put one there, and one there.
Yeah, or you can double up. You don't have to split
Or
them.
triple up. execute the guy for trying to stab you.
Good idea.
Well, the guy in front of you is pretty weak. I don't know if I would put multiple rays on him.
A statement.
That's true. That's true. He'll be very dead.
I'll go for
That
one for
means
each.
you will
One for each
suffer
those
a fate.
guys.
Okay, awesome. I think you still have to... Is it roll to hit?
Yep.
Okay. It's not magic missile. You have to still try to hit.
The 17.
Yeah, that's... well, you have to roll for each of them, so I'm going to just go in order and say that's the guy in front of you. He's definitely hit.
Damage.
Luther,
Next guy.
Yeah, the guy in front of you bursts into flames. I'm pretty sure that hits the mage. Yeah, it does. Go for it. Roll that damage, baby. 7 points of burning damage. He's not down. He's not down. Yeah, he did. He dived out of the fireball, watched his two friends burn alive, and now he's like getting scorching rays. He's really on fire. And he's patting himself down. He's like trying not to get killed.
he has the trauma of
And the
fire
19
now.
to hit with 5 damage. If it does, to that archer.
Yeah, the archer definitely takes it. I mean, the scorching ray hits him on the arm, and he just like ignores it, and he gets ready to notch some more arrows and keep fighting. But the guy in front of you is dead, like super dead, so that's good.
You're dead. He's cadaverific.
Is that your turn, or do you want to move?
Since all that's dead, I think I might just a bit behind some cover. Away from that guy.
The archer?
Wave
Yeah,
at you.
that makes sense.
I'm gonna wave at you.
You guys should just stay out of range of the archer and force him to walk around. Oh, geez. Does spike growth need concentration? Oh, my.
Oh snap! It does.
I'm just gonna ask one concentration check from you then. I know you. I'm pretty sure you got hit more than once, but I'm just gonna ask for one.
Have guidance on yourself to get advantage.
How do I roll this?
You do a con saving throw, and you need to get a 10+. Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you're good.
Press that.
Maintain
Well
your
done,
concentration.
Ignore that. Clicks the wrong button.
Yeah, no problem. I will totally ignore that. Whose turn is it? I feel like it's Whisper next. Yes, it's Whisper. Your turn. They've left you to fight this berserker. I mean, Lars wasn't going to really help you in melee, but
Here, to the shadows. Dash for it.
I mean,
What is disengage? Can I disengage?
yeah, it's used as your action.
Bonus action dash.
Unless you have something special to use it as a bonus action, but I have a feeling... I don't think Rangers get it, or at least not till later. I know Rogues get it really early on.
You can dash with this shadow.
Well, if you're disengaging, you can't. Oh, yeah.
Well, if
Bonus
I
action.
move, I'm dead. So
That's
Yeah.
why you disengage bonus action. Dash.
You can't dash as a bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, some people can, but I don't think you have anything that lets you do that.
no idea why they left the ranged character.
Do you know Misty Step?
No, I'm not a warlock.
It's supposed to be so weird for you. You're like, what? The enemies that can hit me? What is going on? I'm so confused. I don't take damage.
I've been hit more than anybody else.
The big thing is that Zarek was out of everyone's range. Normally he's the big damage sponge, right? But it just so happened that
I was more stealthy than the ranger.
you just happened
My
to be
own
over there.
detriment.
What's the plan, my friend?
And then hope he misses.
You could.
I mean, you got a sword. Good. Stab him.
I can't do that. It takes an action to switch weapons.
Does the spirit totem of the unicorn do anything else? Like help them on certain saves?
Check real quick.
I don't think it's gonna affect his turn. I'm just curious.
No, I mean I also haven't been healed at all either.
Advantage on all ability checks to detect creatures.
Well, that's not super exciting.
Yeah.
That's it? Okay. What's up, Whisper?
I'm checking.
I mean,
You take the dodge action.
who's after you? Is it Redwood?
You don't really know that, but possibly.
I don't know that out of character either.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because if it is, Redwood just casts a healing spell and the unicorn does the thing, and I know these guys can heal 1d10.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my bonus action, move it to
Hunter's mark, yeah.
to the last archer,
No problem. He is marked for death.
and I'm gonna attack him twice.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Both
It won't.
just regular,
Yeah.
since I don't since
You are visible now, my friend.
All right, so just regular to hit.
You guys want to fight some devils where it's dark and you can hide and be invisible.
No, half my spells don't work on them. So it involves like fire and darkness.
I'm assuming a 22 hits.
Oh yeah, 22 definitely hits. That archer is going to take some damage. Thump, thump. Max damage or very close to it? Yeah, 11
roll
points.
Yep. Plus.
Oh, 21 damage.
I
Right?
don't do 21 damage.
Oh, were you not sharpshooter?
No, it's not.
Oh, you weren't because you don't have advantage. I understand.
All right.
Fair enough. 11 points plus Hunter's Mark. Two more damage? Yeah, definitely.
So 13, and then the second attack.
Go gadget. Yeah, 18 hits.
And
Ooh, that's not too good. Hunter's Mark. Yeah, you knock 2 arrows, fire them off. They almost kind of like do this. They almost feel like they kind of bend in opposite directions and then come back. He's not bloodied. He's hurt. He's taking damage, but he's not bloodied. Is that it, Whisper?
yeah, I mean, I don't have anything else I can do.
Fair enough.
If I move, then I'm gonna take damage. So.
It's true. Redwood, you're up. Gotta
take the disengage action because I can cast healing word as a bonus action.
Sounds good to me. Where would you like to move to?
I feel like here seems about right.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna wait at you
And
for the crates.
Whisper, how bad are you looking? Are you like a third level?
I look like I'm about to collapse.
Oh man.
He's like, heal me, everything you can, heal me the most you can.
Dump all your life into me.
Everyone's getting healed like 5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You're all gonna get healed 5 minimum, and then wow, so 19 to Whisper, and everybody else gains 5. As the unicorn totem just revitalizes the field.
I am no longer bloodied.
Yeah, you look real good after that one. You're ready to go to like a wedding or something.
So bloodied.
I think Zarek's at full, isn't he?
He's 4 points below full.
I don't know when you took damage.
The one time I wasn't raging.
Oh, right. I did full damage one time to you. that 8 points or whatever. Alright, Redwood ends her turn. It is time for the 2 berserkers. The ones with the red dots. We got one on our birdie friend, our Kanku friend, and we got one on our barbarian. And I'm gonna give them the flanking, although it doesn't matter because they reckless anyways. But yeah, we're gonna have the one on the Kanku. Rolls 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Does 200 damage. Where did I lose it?
Kenku's very
9
vulnerable to
points.
rage damage.
9 points of slashing to our Kenku, and then to our Barbarian. Nope. Rolled 2 4s. No, just swings wildly around you, looking like a complete buffoon. That's it for the enemies. Zarek, your turn.
I'm just gonna frown at him disappointedly and just bring down with advantage already my great axe.
Yeah, take him down.
1, 2. So it was hit.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, you're good. Roll that double damage, my friend.
Yeah. I did, so I'm just gonna choose.
Oh, right.
Hit.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the roll. So we're going to take the 22. So 15 points of damage and 16 points of
16.
damage. So 31 points of damage. Wow.
Whatever I did earlier.
You fillet this guy. Like, he's bleeding. He's gushing everywhere. He's still standing somehow. Like, it's unnatural. Like, it's wounds that would drop any regular person. He's just... He's got his hammer up for one final potential move. And that's it for him. And we finish off... Or that's it for Zarek, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
It's the mage's turn. And he's going to kind of move over here. And he's going to do... One sec. Okay, so he's going to do Magic Missile again. And he's going to drop 1 on Lars and 2 on our Kenku friend. Lars is going to take the full 5 points of damage.
Like getting a healing word.
And then the Kenku takes 8 points of force damage. As the magic missiles might possibly bring you back into bloodied state again.
Yeah. No, I got after I took that max damage last time. I was already bloodied again. It
From
just did
the
basically I just undid all the healing I just received.
when did you took max damage for? Well, the Berserker didn't max damage you. We just did a good hit. Yeah. I'd love to keep doing this fight, but it is already running quite a bit late past what I want to do. It sucks because next week is the Halloween episode. Depending on how things go, I'll think about it. We might cut back to this just to finish up the fight and then start the Halloween episode. Or maybe we'll just jump right in and it'll just be 2 weeks from now to finish this fight off. Because it's not like all your health and stats and stuff saved, so it's not like a big deal to just put it on pause, I guess. Yes, you guys you're handling this fight. I don't know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts. People are taking damage. No one's gone unconscious yet. You guys are still holding your own. I have a feeling the next big healing spell will, when you heal everyone back up again, it's going to make things tough for the enemies.
Apparently I'm the tank now.
Well, you're out there, and I did roll to see who you'd shoot the missiles at, and you just kind of
You should have become a dodge tank.
Maybe you should have done the dodge action. I don't know. Although magic missile hits you no matter what, which is kind of BS. It's a good thing you melted some of those mages, because if you imagine 3 of them all doing magic missile, it would have been quite shitty.
I mean, I was just going to pop out the cover and just shoot him with a Chaos Bolt to end his life. That was my plan.
Well, you guys have more guys to fight and kill, and we will definitely deal with that in a little bit. I just hope that...
Imagine if I had just brought out my elemental creature immediately in the fight. It would have been completely wasted.
Well, that's what some people were saying, that you would just use it immediately. And Alright, so...
Zarek is gonna have this fashioned into a necklace. He's gonna make a necklace out of each
I just
one.
never use it. I bought it, and I'm just never gonna use it. Alright, so well, let's finish off the stream so everyone can say their goodbyes in 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hope you had fun. We're doing Wednesdays and Sundays are our streams for this campaign, as well as next week's on the 28th, and then the following 1st of November will be special Halloween episode one-shots for each of the parties. I'm really excited for those. They get a chance to get scared and possibly see some PC death. We'll see. Who knows? Who really knows? It's a one-shot. You can do what you want. I hope everybody has a good rest of their night. Thank you very much.